Hello! How's it going, guys? Good to see everyone. Welcome, NFT 2021. Good to see you. Joshers Aviation, welcome to the stream. Big Tex, welcome back, brother. That one, VATSIM controller, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. ATC William, first in the chat. Let's go. Thanks for your support, man. Good to see you. How you been, man? Just Pilot, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it, man. Hey, Nolan, dude. Let's go. Appreciate you for joining the stream. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Let's see here. Nolan's gonna be flying the 777 since I have nothing else to fly. So, okay, what happened with the Discord? What happened with your Discord account? That is crazy. You got banned? Bruh, that sucks. You have nothing else to fly? What happened to your 7.3, bro? You can hop in the 320 too? I believe Scandinavian operates this route in the real world with the 320. So if you got that, man, fly the 320 on this leg. Neon, dude, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We are, man. Yeah, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Aviation Gaming, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. What's up, Aviation Gaming? Good to see you, man. I'm flying this aircraft in the sim. Freaking love it. I got the hang of it. It's probably my new favorite. Really? Okay, we're gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna give you guys a full in-depth review of the 737-500 on today's stream. I'll tell you guys this right now, just to, you know, prove my credentials. Look, this is going to be, I come from the most unbiased point of view, okay? I've been working so damn hard to get this aircraft working, and yes, we got it working today, guys. Let's go. Oh, man, it was my antivirus. It never fails, bro. It never fails. So we got that all figured out, which was great. But, yeah, I'm going to be working with the CSS team on delivering the next trailer for them and provided screenshots and all sorts of content for them. But at the same time, I owe it to both myself, but more importantly, you guys, to give you guys a full review and a non-biased opinion of this aircraft. We're gonna go through the bugs, the pros and the cons. I've done three flights in this aircraft so far. There's definitely some things that need to be improved. But I'm happy to be here flying the aircraft today, having a functional aircraft, right, that actually will work. And yeah, man, we're gonna give it a good shot today, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this flight, and more overall, I guess, this stream, because I know it's gonna be controversial. We're gonna have a lot of people that are big fans of the CSS aircraft so far, and some that may not like it. But we're gonna have an open mind chat, right? We're gonna have an open mind. Okay, let's come into the stream. Be professional, please. Have an open mind. Take the good and bad, you know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited for this stream. Aviation Edits, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you so much for celebrating 1 month on the channel. Thanks for your support, man. Welcome to the stream. You're flying the Dawson. You're flying the Dawson. Oh my god. Yeah, the Dawson vacuum. Oh my god, bro. Just Pilot says about to land in London Heathrow from Miami. Yo, dude, you got some balls flying those long hauls, dude. I don't know how you guys do it, man. I cannot commit to a long haul. I don't know why. I can't do it. I can't overcome the fact that I'm gonna be spending so much time just doing nothing, bro. I can't do it. Y'all gotta convince me, though. Y'all gotta convince me. Joshua says, is anyone flying this route with us? Yeah, so big shout out to my boys, Josher, Big Joshers, Aviator, and Neon for hopping in the sim and flying along with us today. Also, my man Nolan. So we got 4 people flying along, which is going to give us a nice solid line, nice little group flight over to Oslo. And after Oslo, depending on how the first leg goes, which I'm hoping it should be a good leg, we're going to have a fun flight over to Friesland and check out some payware scenery over on the west coast of Norway. So, should be a good stream. We're going to be heading from basically the east side of, oh my god, my water bottle doesn't know. We're going to be heading from the east side of Sweden all the way over to the west side of Norway. It's going to probably take us about 3-4 hours total time to get there. So, it should be a nice long stream for you guys today. Not really got banned from the Discord. Oh, wait, hold up. Not really. Got banned from the Discord because I'm quote-unquote 5. I sent a message in 2023 saying I'm 5 as a joke and someone reported it. That's crazy, bro. They went in the archives for that one. My goodness. Hey, Pete, what's up, man? Good to see you. What's up, dude? Okay, Pete, I don't know what you're talking about, but welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it, man. Good to see you, dude. Me and Aviator, and Neon. Royal's flying with us too. No shot. Royal's joining up. No way. Let's go. Dude, we got all the boys in here. We got the whole squad. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so very much for your support flying along with me, man. It means a lot. So it's good to see you guys in the stream and hopefully here on the network as well. I love long hauls. I might join you when I land. Bet. Let's go, Just Pilot. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining up. Royal Cinema, what's up, dude? Good to see you, Royal. Hope you're having a good day so far, man. And I hope you enjoy the stream, man. Welcome. John, what's up, man? Good to see you. I'm sure I am. I know. I sure I am messing up the pronunciation. Okay. You know what? I might have to toss it into Google Translate. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. I had a problem with this a while back when I flew here before. I've been doing so many US ops, dude. It's not even funny, bro. Not even funny. Okay, hold up. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I'm not messing this up for the rest of the stream. Let's hear it.
Flesland.
Flesland? Flesland. Maybe Flesland? We'll see. Is that good? You gotta tell me, John. But good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Also, huge shout out to everybody in the CSS Discord. Thank you very much. If you guys are in the stream, thank you guys so much. I would like to share my appreciation for all of the support I've been receiving on my videos and screenshots, man. Much love to you guys. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support. Let's see here. Just Plaid says, can you drop the second leg? Yes. So it's going to be Echo November Golf Mike. Here, I'll post it in the pinned chat. Basically, our entire route for today's stream. I got you, man. I got you. Sean, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well with you, buddy. There you go. That should be it. You were in it? Did you leave, Nolan? I know. I don't think you're a fan of this aircraft. I don't think you are, but hopefully today's stream can give you a little bit of a broader standpoint on this aircraft and maybe change your mind just a little bit. We'll see, man. No problem, Just Spot. No problem, man. All right, guys. No, Unk, I was banned. Oh, okay. Yep, my bad. I have so bad memory. Oh my god, dude. Oh man, someone check on me. I might have like short-term memory loss or something. Oh my god. Just Plaid said, holy crap, you went from a 14-year-old to a 16-year-old voice. Yeah, dude, I matured quickly. That's for sure. Yeah, man. Let's see here. You're flying a 777 freighter? What? Okay, wait. Yeah, you gotta answer that question for me, Nolan. Why are you flying the 777 freighter, bro? Don't you have the 320 and the 73? What? Lucas, if I didn't already welcome you, I'm not sure if I did. Welcome to the stream, Lucas. Great to see you, man. PWG 737 600 versus the 500. Yeah, here's the thing. I'll just say this right off the bat. There's nothing about this aircraft that is above and beyond. There's nothing about this aircraft that is overwhelming. There's no one specific feature or texture, or really, yeah, I'll make the generalization and say feature. There's not one feature about this aircraft that's like overwhelming and makes me go like, holy crap, this might be a part of like my top 5, or shoot, this may be even a part of my top 3 favorite aircrafts. Like, there's nothing about this aircraft that's overwhelming. There is potential. There's a lot of potential in this aircraft, and I think every single beta tester and partnered content creator has said this before. This aircraft does have potential. The CSS team has already acknowledged majority of the bugs that will be talked about on this stream, and they are willing to fix the aircraft. They're working on it as we speak, most likely. As I said previously, I've been talking with Alex, the head guy at CSS, the top dog, about this aircraft and getting it worked, and now that we got it worked, I'm probably going to report back to him, and he might even be in the stream. I'm not sure. Or he might be sleeping. Hopefully we get some CSS members from the Discord in here. And hopefully they can answer any questions. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to hop inside the flight deck. We're going to give you guys a nice flight today. Nice stream. And showcase what this aircraft's all about. Why don't we? So, let's turn down the sounds a little bit. Hop into the cockpit. and give her a run for her money. Let's go. All right, so first things first, what I'm going to do is we're going to hop upstairs to the overhead panel, and we're going to go battery on. Cool. Let's see here. Make sure my MSFS sounds are up. They are. Cool. And then we're going to hop down here, and we're going to look for the 2 fault lights. We got them both. Cool. And then we'll run that over and do the fire warning overheat test. Cool. And we'll hop back upstairs. And what I need to do is we need to go battery and ground power for the AC/DC meter selectors. Cool. Everything, amps and volts are checked. So we'll go ground power online and on. Cool. There you guys have it. So far, so good. We'll go 1 pump on for now. Electrics off, air conditioning panel checked. Landing gear lever down, flaps are up, parking brakes set. Cool. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get the aircraft all lit up like a Christmas tree. That's one thing about this aircraft is when you guys load into the aircraft, as you guys can see, pretty much nothing is like on. You could kind of barely see the primary flight display and the ND, but most of the displays need to be turned on. So you guys need to increase brightness. During nighttime, I have noticed that these displays down here will actually illuminate. And I'm not sure if the stream's picking it up or not, but you guys can barely see that they are illuminated. I'm not sure how that is in the real aircraft, or even for the 7.3 family, as I'm not a 737 pilot. Joe, if he's watching the stream, maybe can answer some questions. I'm not sure if he is in here or not. But I'm not sure if when you turn on the battery or ground power for that matter, if these, I would just say the radio panels, but majority of what's not lit up in the aircraft right now is already lit up. Kind of like what it is, or kind of like the PNDG. If you get battery on and the ground power, you can pretty much see the displays and you don't need to turn up brightness much. But for this aircraft, you do. The screens are very dimly lit. So we'll go ahead and hop down here. Also, another thing is that in the 7.3NG, the EFIS control panel is right here. In this aircraft, it's down here in the lower pedestal. We'll go ahead and turn up our ND and PFD brightness for both sides. And then we'll go 20 traffic. Cool. And then we'll leave that to map. That's fine. And then we'll turn up our panel brightness here. And then we'll hop up here and we'll go ahead and turn up panel brightness up here in the on the overhead as well. Cool. So far, so good. And now you guys can see the aircraft is somewhat lit up, which is nice. We'll come here and run through the EFB pre-flight. You guys can see we got the ground power unit connected. It's online. Chocks are set as well. We'll come here to sim brief. This aircraft has very minimal, sorry, don't know what's going on with my language, but very minimal sim brief integration, which is something that I desperately want CSS to try and work their magic and develop better sim brief integration with this aircraft. That would help a ton. Pretty much everything in the FMC is manual, so that definitely stings a little bit. But here's our OFP. And now that we got that all set up, we are going to be Scandinavian 481, and we are connected to the VATSIM network, guys. So we'll be able to see everyone flying along with us today. Cool. We'll come here to the home page. What we're going to do now, we could go over to Navigraph and set up the charts. We might as well. We'll go taxi here out of Scandinavian's, correction. Yeah, no, this is Scandinavian's hub, right? Yeah. Scandinavian's hub of Stockholm or Arlanda, and we'll go ahead and open up the airport chart, which is going to be 10-9, and then we'll go ahead and pin it. That's how you'd pin the charts, by the way. You just click the circle just adjacent to the charts, so you guys can see here taxi chart 10-9 is pinned at the top. And then today we're going to be taking runway 26 for departure. We might change over to runway 19 or right, it depends, but right now we got 26, and the SID that we're going to be taking is going to be the Alpha Romeo Sierra 3 kilo departure, which is going to be right here, and we'll go ahead and apply that. Cool. We'll go back to the home page here on the EFB. We'll go to the aircraft options and kind of run through this here. You guys can set up the aircraft default aircraft state how you like: cold and dark, ready for startup, ready for taxi. There's only 3 aircraft states that you guys can set here in the EFB. I'd like that to be improved on as well. I'd like to see a ready for takeoff panel state, which I guess is kind of similar to the ready for taxi one. An approach state is something that I'd like to see, to where you can kind of just spawn in an approach, have the aircraft all configured for landing, and grease it. We'll come here to configuration. You guys can override the aircraft configuration. Not sure if they're going to add more configuration options in the future. Software, for those who are living in the US, you guys are going to want to change the weight units to pounds. That's what we have it set at. Show plan feel. I have it set toga runway position update. I'm assuming, I'm not sure, someone can correct me. I'm very, very open to constructive criticism, by the way. Please feel free to chime in. I'm not sure if it means like the farther you get down the runway, the aircraft calculates how much runway you have remaining and then goes toga, depending on if you're going to make it or not. I'd assume that's what it means, but I'm not sure. We could come here to applications. There's some cool games that you are allowed to play. I know, guys, I'm probably going to get flamed for this. I don't know how to play spades. I know. But there is some cool applications you can add. I am very, very excited and hopeful that one day they'll add more games and more variety in the EFB. I would love to have like YouTube on here and like watch our stream, WoW streaming or something like that. I saw a crazy suggestion in the CSS Discord. It was Flappy Bird. Oh my god, I would kill for Flappy Bird on the EFB. That would be hilarious. And then you could change your wallpaper. Let's just go back to alpha. And then screen timeout. I'm going to up that because that's something I don't like, is that the fact that the screen times out and goes dark after 30 seconds. Surprised I haven't done that already, but we'll change that to always on. I want the EFB to be always on. I don't want to have to click on it every time. But yeah, here's the alpha background, by the way, guys. Alright, cool. Enough with the EFB. We'll hop inside the FMC here. Actually, hold up. Nope. What we're going to do is we're going to go emergency exit lights on, and then we'll hop up here. We're going to run through the lead edge device test. Cool, and then we'll go IRS nav. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to the FMC. We're going to run through the FMC pre-flight. What I'm going to do is something that I noticed with the aircraft, and I'm not sure if this is a glitch or something unique to the 737, but something that I've noticed is that when you put in your IRS position, then go over to route and set your origin, the IRS position resets. Possibly a glitch, possibly a bug, maybe a feature. Not sure on that one. But I'm going to hold off on the IRS position until we set up our actual route, and then we'll go back to it and toss in our IRS position. But we're currently at Stockholm, Orlando, which is going to be Echo, Sierra, Sierra, Alpha. So we'll plug that into the origin. Our destination is going to be Oslo today. Runway 1 left is not going to be used, I guess. And we have VATSIM coverage, which is sick. Let me check. I think we have center on. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do. Polaris, South Central Control is on, so we should have full coverage from Oslo to Flesland, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, on the next leg. As of right now, we're gonna monitor Unicom on the departure, so we'll have 22.8 set. Actually, cool thing is it's already set by default, 22.8, which is sick. I like that. That's a cool thing. Very small detail though. Small feature, but I like it. But anyways, we want to set Echo November Golf Mike. Yeah, it's going to yell at me for not setting the IRS position. We'll hold off on that. Cool, destination there. We'll go ahead and set our flight number. Today we're going to be Scandinavian 481 or 481. And then our departure runway is going to be 26, so we might as well set it up here. And then we'll activate and execute that. Cool deal. All right, we'll go here to departure / arrival index and select our departure here out of Oslo. It's going to be off of runway 26, so we'll go next page. 26. And then the Alpha Romeo Sierra 3 kilo departure. We'll set that up. It's pretty much a straight shot from the final fix of our SID to the initial fix of our star. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go SID to star. So we'll come here and we'll go ahead and plug in our arrival into Oslo. But we do need a... Here, I'll pop up Navigraph just so you guys can see what I have planned and what I need to fix. We have one left set up, but that's not in use right now. So we'll go ahead and set up for one right. So we'll change that to one right. Our star shouldn't change, but our approach will. We're going to be taking the ILS today. So we'll take ILS one right into Oslo. And then we'll program that into the FMC. So ILS one right, we're going to be taking it from the... India, November, Sierra, Uniform, Victor transition. And then the arrival we're going to be on is the Isbal for Lima, and we'll execute that. Cool. All right, we'll go back to init ref. Let's go Echo, Sierra, Alpha, and then let's see if we can plug in gate 10, as that's what we're at today. Yeah, cool. We'll take our gate coordinates and we'll set our IRS position. Cool deal. All right, we'll come up here. We'll check the IRS alignment time. I do have fast IRS alignment on, by the way, guys, so you guys can see it will align here very shortly. But it does have the realistic alignment time if that's an option you guys want to select. Let's go yaw damper on. Not sure if that's going to stay on. It's not. In the 7.3 NG, it does. Interesting. Let's go all pumps on. By the way, I'm doing Southwest flows. I know some of you guys are going to be freaking flaming me for not doing like Scandinavian flows, for those who do know Scandinavian flows. But I'm sticking to my roots. We're doing Southwest flows, okay? Background power, that's good there. Ground power is on. Sweet. Let's go. No smoking on. Seatbelt signs on as well. Let's go. Window heat and probe test. Sweet. Let's go. A's off. B's on. And we'll come down here to the pressurization panel. And we'll set our cruise. We're going up to 34,000 feet, so we'll set that. And then our landing elevation into Oslo is going to be 700 feet. Nope, that's not what I wanted. It's closer to 680. We'll do 680. And then one thing to note, guys, before we depart, we got to switch this over to flight. Just so the cabin actually pressurizes and we don't start dying, because that would be really bad. Anyways, looks good. I guess we can run through the cockpit voice recorder test as well. Cool. And then we'll come down here, give you guys a nice listen. We'll run through the fire warning, overheat test. Wheel well illuminated. Cool. And then we'll run through the cargo test as well. Sweet. 2,000 in the box. Actually, you know what? We will have a squawk code. So let me go ahead and toss that in here shortly. And I'm sorry I'm missing chat. I really want to give you guys an in-depth review of the aircraft as I promised. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit sluggish on the chat, but I'm trying to keep it efficient as I want to get out of here as soon as possible. I'd just like to thank everyone who's tuned into the stream so far. Good afternoon, everyone. Al's, what's up, man? Good to see you. Flamingo Flies, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Artie, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys enjoy it. John 1 says it doesn't stay on until IRS is aligned in the PMDG either, bro. Really? For me, as soon as I go over to nav on the IRS, it will go on. So, it's a bit weird. Alright, cool. IRS is aligned. Yacht Amper can come on now. Sweet. And then what we'll do is we'll go init ref. Another thing I would like to point out, guys. The performance feature. Or, I guess, the performance application within the EFB. Not good. Not good. One thing I did notice that they fixed. Actually, no. It's not fixed. It's not. You guys can see here it says Echo November Golf Mike. For those who haven't noticed, for everybody, until you change it, it says Dubai International Airport. Not good. Not reliable. Also, it's not in pounds. And I have my EFB set in pounds and my aircraft set in pounds. So this definitely needs to be worked on. Love to see this be worked on. Also, would like there to be some sort of uplink to FMC feature. I think that's something a lot of people would like as well. I would like for me to fill out this accordingly, and then have the performance data be sent to the FMC with one click of the button. I'd love to see them work on that. That would be a feature I would like to see. Anyways, we need to go back to no, sorry, not performance. We need to go back to ground ops. Load. And you guys can see here, this is cool. This has, I guess, SimBrief integration, which is cool. So once you load in your SimBrief flight plan, by the way, I don't know why the EFB is so laggy right now. Performance, I guess, needs to be upgraded as well. Maybe it's just me. I guess it's fine. Maybe just certain apps like performance and ground ops. But once you load in your SimBrief flight plan in the EFB, you guys will see here, you guys have the weight and balance of the aircraft set, except passengers. This is wrong. It's been wrong on every single flight for me so far. We have 83 passengers. I'm not sure what it said right there, but we have 83 passengers on board. Cargo looks to be fine, and our block fuel looks to be fine. It's just the passengers. The passengers is wrong. We have 83 on board today. So we're going to go instant loading. Cool. Aircraft's going to jolt around a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Loading completed. Cool. Now that we got that all set up, we're going to come back here to the EFB. I'm going to have to use SimBrief for my performance data today. Our zero fuel weight is going to be at 9 0.0. Cool, and it's going to toss in our gross weight and cruise CG. Reserves today, let me take a look at the OFP. We have 2.3 in reserve, and our cost index is going to be 11. Cool, we're going up to flight level tree 40. We'll set that there. And then our cruise wind is going to be 000 at 27. Our ISA deviation is going to be +1. And the outside air temperature is -52 degrees Celsius. Cool. We'll execute that. Transition altitude 5,000. We'll keep that in the back of our head for now. Outside air temperature. We'll check Navigraph. It's giving us 10 Celsius. So we'll pop that in there. And then I need to use the SimBrief takeoff performance tool to grab our takeoff calculations. Cell temp is going to be 52. So we'll set that. And then our V1 is going to be 134, 36, and 43. Cool deal. Alright, there we go. Pre-flight complete in the FMC. That's cool. What we're going to do is I'm going to leave the discontinuity. Actually, no. I'm not even going to risk it. We're not even going to risk it. We're going to just go ahead and fill that in there. And we're, like I said, just going to go SID to start today. We do have a few fixes in between. But like I said, it's relatively SID to start. It's direct on a heading of 275. So, yeah, that's why. To save some time, you know? Cool. Back to chat as we have some time. Let's see here. Nah, bro, you're right. I didn't read the docs, bro. I didn't read the docs. That's why I didn't know about the yaw damper, dude. I just didn't read the docs. And honestly, that's my bad. What's up, Al? It's good to have you on board, man. Hope you're doing well. It doesn't, let's see here. The yaw damper won't stay on. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, like I said in the PMDG, as soon as I get both IRSs to nav, yaw damper goes on. That's how the Southwest flows are, so I'd hope it works, right? We're going to go ahead and cage or standby here. John Tip here, bro. This guy is so funny, bro. John Tip here. Are you interested in a 30-day real estate course? Oh, my God. Ashton, what's up? Good to see you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. It's been so long since I've been on your stream. Dude, Flamingo Flies, glad to have you on board, man. Glad to have you back, dude. Hope life's been treating you somewhat well. All right, let's go ahead and set the MCP panel here. Chart 10-3 Echo upon departure. We're going to set the transition altitude. Actually, stand by. We need to set the top altitude or initial climb clearance. In this case, it is transition altitude of 5,000 feet, so we'll set that in the MCP. MCP has a bit of lag. Not sure if the stream's picking it up, but for me, it does. Very, very, very small critique, and it also might just be me. But for me, I have had some problems with the MCP panel being a bit slow. We're going to want to set the 2 speed, so we'll go takeoff ref 143. We'll set 143 here. I guess it's doing better now, but on my 3 test flights, the mode control panel was a bit laggy, but that might have been because I had so many applications running. I'm not sure. But yeah, 143 is going to set, and then upon departure, it's going to give us a heading of... What does it want us off of? Looks to be 250. A 250 heading upon departure, so we'll set that, and then also our departure courses. Yeah, 250 would be correct. Cool, 250 there, and we'll set it 3 times. I'm ready to get this. Yeah, I'm really, really excited to see how this aircraft flies. And more or less showcase how this aircraft flies to you guys and give you guys a nice, full, in-depth review of the aircraft as promised. Yeah, that's another thing. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the stream. My bad, guys. But, dude, I am extremely disappointed. And that's a lack of a better term, man. I'm just extremely disappointed the fact that there's only 1 livery with this aircraft. Ooh, we need to close our cargo doors. Oh man, let's close those up. But yeah, like I was saying, man, the fact that the Scandinavian livery is the only livery that this aircraft has, and the fact that this aircraft's been in development for, I'm not sure how long exactly, but I saw like 2024, something along the lines of 2024. So yeah, dude, not happy with that, especially as someone who prides themselves on their connection to Southwest Airlines. The fact that Southwest doesn't have a livery kills me. But hopefully their liveries are coming out soon. I do know this right now. I was told I was gonna get a pre-release copy of one of the liveries, whether that be an Air France or Lufthansa livery. So I'm hoping I can still get that livery. Unfortunately, they weren't able to give me it in time for this stream. Not a problem at all. I hope to stream this aircraft some more. I'm really looking forward to an Air North livery as well. But yeah, Scandinavian, man, it just limits the ops, man. It limits the ops right now. I know Owls was gonna do like some nomadic ops, which is a great idea. Real good idea. Yeah, but the fact that the SAS livery is the only one right now, I think everybody who has this aircraft, and really anybody watching streams and content, is disappointed as well. And like I said, I'm here to give you guys a non-biased opinion. I'm going to keep it real with you guys today. I'm just disappointed. That's it. On your right. Sounds good. Let's check you out. Mustafa, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. You're flying the 321. Nice. Nice long bird, man. Looking good. Looking good. Dude, I'm going to tell you guys what. X-Plane is, Aviator and Royal and Neon, I can't lie, man. They are somewhat hooking me. And they're slowly but surely hooking me into doing an X-Plane stream. And I'm not sure what you guys are, what your guys' thoughts on that are. But man, I don't know. X-Plane stream, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But, not. Aviator's X-Plane doesn't look bad at all. Nor does Royal. Royal's showcasing the immersion pack for the MD-80, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday. So I don't know. We'll come back to that on a later date. But how long till takeoff? About, I would say 15-20 minutes. We're about to push back right now. Let's see here. Joshua says, look across the terminal. Here, let's go and showcase. And let's take a look at everybody here. Got a big group flight today, which I'm really, really happy about. Yeah, man, look at that. That's beautiful. Wow, man. Wow, dude. Thank you guys so much for joining up, dude. Holy cow. Dude. The boys are here today, man. The boys are here. So thank you, everyone. Shout out to Royal. Shout out to Nolan. Shout out to Aviator. Shout out to Neon. Shout out to Joshers. Thank you guys so much for joining up, man. Much love to you guys, man. Y'all are my brothers, so I do appreciate y'all for showing support on today's stream, man. Alright, cool. Let's hop inside the flight deck. Let's fire up the APU. Another major thank you. A major thank you is going out to Joe at Southwest Virtual Airlines. He has sent me a lot of tips and tricks on this aircraft, so huge shout out to Joe. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. So we'll be referring to his DMs for some of the tips and tricks that he gave me. He's actually playing MSFS right now. Hold up. He might be in the stream. I'm not sure. Hopefully we can get him in the stream. Hopefully. That would be great. No worries. No worries, man. No worries, Josh and Aviator. I appreciate y'all, man. Go to cargo and look at my 777 bet. We'll do that right now. We will do that right now. Oh, here is... I'm not sure who this is. Who's the 320 right here? Oh, across the terminal. Who wanted me to check across the terminal? Joshers. So this might be Joshers right here. I think this is Josh. And then cargo. Let me check on Navigraph where that would be. Check out... Dude, model matching's not bad today. Model matching's not bad. Holy crap, Nolan is literally on the other side of the airport. Let's see if we can spot him. Let's see. Oh, someone just departed. Yo, that's sick. Not sure if that's someone who's flying with us or not, but that is sick. But Nolan is somewhere down under. I'm not sure. There he is, right there, guys. He's flying Aerologic. Yeah, there you guys go. Oh, my camera sensitivity. My goodness. Hey, there we go. It focused on him. Nice. Good stuff. Thank you so much for joining up. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and reset that. Hop back into the side of the flight deck and fire up the APU. What we're going to want to do is we're going to go left pack only. Right pack's going to stay off. And we're going to go bat bus, APU gen, APU to on, and APU to start. Cool. So APU's going to fire up. Another thing about this aircraft, sounds need to be worked on. I'm going to keep it very, very honest. And in this case, brutal. You know, sounds need to be worked on, man. Sound pack for this aircraft is mediocre at best. So. Let you guys give it a listen. I'll tell you what, APU startups in the beginning. In the beginning, the APU startup's not bad. This doesn't sound terrible. But later on, give it a few. You guys will, you'll hear what I'm talking about. Like, this sounds good. This sounds good. I'm an MD-80 showing up as a 320 Neo. Okay, I guess my model matching's cooked then, I guess. Shoot. Aviation Edits, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Aviation Edits says X-Plane 737 300 stream. I'm probably not going to fly the 300 at X-Plane, no. No. I'd fly like the 738 or something. Yeah, no, that sounds nice. This sounds nice. This sounds nice. It's more or less, for me, like right about now. This is where the APU doesn't sound great. We'll go on the bus. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed on. Cool. And amps and volts are checked. Sweet. Although we probably do that before we go on the bus, but hey. But it's more, I guess, okay. Screw what I said about the APU startup sounds. It's the engine sounds, I guess, that most people don't like, including myself. The engine sounds aren't great. You'll hear what I'm talking about. Julian, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you enjoy the stream, man. What's up? What is up? Hey, you gotta tag along, bro. We have like 7 people flying, bro. It's like the one stream you aren't. I guess it is fair. In your defense, bro, I was like, dude, I'm going straight. I'm gonna. Oh my god, it was so funny. I was like, all right, first we're gonna be doing Nashville, Midway, DCA. Then I found out no Southwest livery. So I said, all right, we're going over to Oslo. Bro spawned in Oslo. Then I said we're going to be doing some Southwest ops, but in the blank livery. Bro went back to Nashville. We ended up just not even streaming that night. Ah, dude, I felt so bad. But it ended up being funny, I guess. So, all right, cool. Boarding is completed. We're going to close the front left, and the GPU is going to disconnect. We're going to go ahead and get GSX here to start our push. And we'll get on out of here. What about the physics? I heard the flight model's really good. I heard the flight model's pretty good, so I'll give it a review here on stream. For me, I don't know. I guess the flight model's above average. It's not anything special though, or not like the best flight model. All good, Julian. All good, man. I'm out of school tomorrow too. That's the best part. Tomorrow's a half day. I got 2 periods tomorrow and I'm out. I'm done with school, so I'm so happy that I'm gone. So summer is starting tomorrow, by the way, guys. Which means, if you guys haven't already also, I'd recommend sometime in your free time, maybe not now, I don't want you guys to leave the stream, but just keep this in the back of your head. I'd love for you guys to check out some of my shorts. I kind of popped off with my shorts. And I'm not trying to, gloat and showboat or, I'm not trying to be a show-off or self-glaze. But I acknowledge I did well in the shorts. So, when you guys get a minute, check those out for me if you'd like to see some high-quality Max 8 shorts and edits and whatnot. But, the point that I'm going, the reason why I went there is, now that summer is here, you guys can expect a lot of content from me. Let's go. Real life pushback procedure. What a name. Real life pushback procedure. You popped off with your okay, bro. Chill. Here, let me run a radio check. Why is the push to talk not working? Wait. Oh my god, bro. I gotta disconnect and close out of VATSIM because my freaking push to talk's not working. I know Captain Canada said he's been having mad issues with VPilot, a few other people as well, so it just sucks. VPilot needs to be fixed, bro. Oh my god, dude. Bro, VPilot is so bad right now. You do too, Hippo? Hey, welcome, man, welcome. I randomly hot mic. Yeah, like my push to talk gets stuck, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. We might as well just close this too. I don't want it to interfere with anything. Oh, by the way, Tobii eye tracker does work with this aircraft. I was talking to Alex. He said try disabling your Tobii eye tracker. Maybe that's the problem. It ended up not being the problem. It was my antivirus. So Tobii eye tracker does work with this aircraft. So it doesn't interfere with the connection or anything like that. Oh my god, please, V-Pilot. Hey, there we go. After about 18 attempts, V-Pilot just launched. And it closed. Oh my god, bro. I'm about to crash out. Go in third person real quick. 4. Oh, y'all already pushed. Oh no, I was about to say, I was like, where did y'all go? And then I just realized my V-Pilot's not working. Please, 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 please work, bro. Holy crap. If I have to reinstall V-Pilot, I will. I'm not about to have y'all fly with me on stream and just me not connect to the VATSIM network. So. Give me a break, V-Pilot, for God's sakes. Alright, that's it, dude. I'm reinstalling V-Pilot. It's so bad. I've never had it this bad, though. I've never had it this bad. God forbid I stream and my buddies fly with me and I can't even connect to VATSIM. Oh my god. Alright, let's give it a break. Let's give it a break. I'd say it hasn't worked on the first 20 attempts. It's not gonna work. So, I'm gonna try it probably at cruise. We'll be able to see everyone land. I guess that's cool. This does definitely suck, though. Error has occurred. Please refer to the log file for details. Creating window handle. Let's see. Task manager. I'm gonna... Wait, hold up. V-Pilot, end task. Relaunch it. Hey, there we go. I got it, actually. No shot, I actually got it. Oh my god. Okay. And I'm hot micing. Lovely.
Traffic, Scandinavian 499 is going to be taxing 26 via extra traffic.
And I'm hot micing. Isn't that great?
Atlanta traffic, be taxiing Zulu X-ray, short of 23 for Scandinavia.
Atlanta traffic, Scandinavian 481 radio check.
We hear you loud and clear, Micah, loud and clear.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, cool.
Loud and clear, don't push into me.
Yeah, I got you. We'll wait. Okay, in the meantime, cabin. How's the cabin, you guys may be asking? Cabin textures,
Imagine going to T6.
not great. Cabin textures, not great. Can't lie. But besides from like wing views and stuff, you're spending majority of your flight within the cockpit. I don't complain about the cockpit textures. People say these textures are compared to Roblox textures. Get on, bro. Like, come on, dude. It's not even close. It's not even close. So people are just rage baiting at this point. Yeah, no, the cockpit textures aren't horrible. You can open and close the cockpit door, which is quite nice. Another cool thing that I found out is if you guys just let it like sway back, it fully closes, which is pretty cool. And then obviously you can push it and close it. Restroom opens. We can open up the toilet seat, let it flush. There you guys go. So you got the toilet flush sound effect.
030 departing runway 19 right on the or 5 echo departure.
We'll close the cockpit door. No jump seat as well. Maybe something they can add, but another minor fix. TCAS, let's go TAR.
Sherman cargo 5 heavy. Pushing back from Romeo 6.
Let's turn that down. My goodness, is that loud. And it's not Nolan, it's just V-Pilot's loud. Auto brake could go to RTO as well. And so far, I think we're doing so good.
Come on.
Alright, cool. They're clear behind us.
Clearing key line up and take off runway 26.
Stockholm, Orlando traffic, Scandinavian 4H1 going to be pushing out of gate 10 onto Zulu, Stockholm, Orlando. Cool, parking brakes released. There we go. Cool, ignition start, ignition right. Number 2 over the ground. And we got N2 rising. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about underwhelming engine startup sounds. They're nothing special. Something I noticed. Actually, I'm wrong on that, so I'm not going to go to that point. I'm wrong on that. I was about to say, no matter where you are in the cockpit, the sounds don't change, but I'm wrong on that. I will say this right now, when you open up the window of the aircraft and you go back to the engine, the sounds don't change at all, which is super strange. Super strange. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and fire up engine number... Also, the mode selector goes back to both. Not sure if that's an actual feature with the 735 or not, but yeah, it stays ignition right in the NG, but after you fire up the engine, it goes back to both. But for now, let's go engine number 1 over the ground, and you guys can see we got spinach. What do you recommend this plane, Skystream? I'm going to get to that a little bit later on in this aircraft. I'm giving you guys a full in-depth review, as promised in the title. So let me just kind of go through the flight, and I'll probably touch on that once we get to Oslo for you, man. All right, cool. Let's go 1 over to idle, and then we'll hop outside for the engine start. We'll also take a look at the engine textures. That's something that a lot of people have been talking about. They have poor engine textures. I don't think so. I don't think the engine textures are too bad.
Traffic,
but you see, like, there's no growl, there's no nothing, man. The engine sounds are just not... They're super bland. That's the best word I could describe the engine sounds, man. They're nothing above and beyond, nothing special. Sounds are made in-house, by the way. Sounds are made in-house. Alright, cool. Got a positive start for both 1 and 2. Gen's on. We'll come up here. We'll go standby power, AC, DC. Correction. DC volts checked. And, correction. Volts and amps are checked. Cool. We're good there. Let's go both packs to the auto position. AP bleed can go off. APU can go off. Taxi light's gonna go on, and we're gonna go ignition left, left continuous. Probes are coming on, and A's are coming on as well. Cool deal. All right, what we're gonna do, I think it's a flaps 5 departure, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's gonna be a flaps 5 departure, so we'll go flaps 5. You guys can hear the flaps coming down. There's like almost no sound for the flaps coming down. Like legit no sound at all. So that definitely sucks. Anyways, parking brake can go released. Cool. We should be clear on both sides. We're going to be taxiing over to runway 26. Via Zulu Mike X-ray. Stockholm Orlando traffic, Scandinavian 481, taxiing runway 26, Zulu Mike X-ray, Stockholm Orlando. Now that doesn't sound too bad. Okay. That doesn't sound too shabby. Quick little drift here. Keep it just about 35 or under on the N1.
499 departing 26 to the west, Stockholm.
Clear left, clear right. How much is it? Spool sounds, yeah, spool sounds not bad. Like I said, I was like, yo, what? That kind of shocked me there.
Scandinavian 41 to speed 5, joining X-ray, don't want to cut you off.
Orlando traffic, Scandinavian 332 is going to be lining up runway 26 for Orlando.
Skystream, great question. This is probably the most controversial thing about this aircraft. It's the pricing, for sure. My thoughts on the pricing? Dude, I am genuinely a huge fan of this subscription, man. Hold up. Look at this view right here. Whoever this is departing, you get a nice view of yourself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Look behind you. I bet. Oh, my God. Yo. This reminds me of like the... I forgot what aircraft. I think it was a Q400, and then you saw like the A380 line up behind it, or I think it was like an A340 or something. That was funny, dude. My goodness, the size difference is insane. But anyways, yeah, like the most controversial thing about this aircraft is the pricing. It's $5 a month. I am such a fan of that, dude. I'm not even glazing or trying to sugarcoat it. Like, I genuinely am. I love that. Here's what I'm not a fan of. The lifetime price is $120. I think the reason why it's set so high right now is because there's going to be the 3, the 4, and the 5. And there's also going to be a freighter variant, if I'm not mistaken. So I think right now people are like, $120 for just this aircraft? That's what's like catching the flight sim community by storm right now, is the fact that it's $120 for just this aircraft right now. But I don't think that price is going to go up. I think the only thing that's going to add value to that price, it's if you get what I'm saying, is the fact that there's going to be more variants coming along the line. So I like it, dude. I love the subscription idea. The fact that you're able to pay $5, try out the aircraft. If you like it, you pay more. If you don't, you only wasted $5. You get what I'm saying? Instead, you can pay that, you know, $70 PMDG price tag, kind of like what I've done. Fly the 777 freighter for a few flights, and I haven't touched it since, type thing. You know what I'm saying? So man, we're getting great views of everyone departing today. That's awesome. Now, obviously, I'm not saying I'm not going to fly the freighter ever again. Obviously, I'm going to probably touch it again. But it's just, like, I guess the best example I can give is with Captain Canada. Captain Canada, he does, like, you know, he does, like, for instance, this upcoming week, he's doing, like, a 350 and a 380 week type thing, you know? So it's like, let's say 3 months from now, I'm like, oh shoot, I want to fly the CSS 735. Let me pay $5 for it. Let me fly it for a week. Yes, it's a month subscription. I'm probably only going to use it for a week, and I'll touch it again in the next 3 months type thing, you know? I don't want to have to pay $120 and touch it every single week. Or not every single week, but, you know, every 3-4 months type deal, you know? Once a week, every 3-4 months, if that makes sense. Royal, I don't have Atlanta anymore, man. I don't have Atlanta. The reason why, it's not an issue with this PC, but on my old PC, it was a storage issue, and I just haven't installed it since. So. Stop brake checking me, my bad. When you go idle in this aircraft, it comes to a very harsh stop. You'll see here once we land in Oslo, by the way, man, the reversers on this aircraft, it's almost unrealistic. The aircraft stops too fast for my liking. I don't think it's realistic. I'm obviously not a 737 pilot by no means, but the aircraft braking is a bit much. PNG costs too much. It's hard because their aircrafts are so damn good. It's hard to argue with the pricing. It's just like, shut up and pay for it type thing. But yeah, it's a bit expensive, man. $77 for every single aircraft is so much. I will say this right now, though. The cool thing is, from the looks of it, they're not charging an extra $70 or a cost to have the aircraft be working in 2024. That's what I do like. A lot of us thought that, oh shoot, PMDG's probably going to make us pay for a 2024 variant of the aircraft. No, it's not the case. They're converting everything, I think, in the next few days. Not everything, but they're 777-300, 777 freighter, and I know the 200's already in 24. Chris, man, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome on board. Good afternoon, man. Oh, I put it in your server? Gotcha. Okay, give me, here, let's do it on, once we get up to cruise, if that's fine with you, Royal. Stockholm, Orlando, traffic, Scandinavian 481, departing runway 26 to the west, Scandinavian. Correction, Stockholm, Orlando. Scandinavian. Alright, flight directors are coming on. By the way, the, first officer's FD, flight director's glitch, by the way. We'll arm the auto, actually, sorry. We gotta hold it to arm it. Cool, auto throttle armed. Let's go LNAV, VNAV. The only thing that's going to work is LNAV right now. VNAV will not work. We'll go landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, wing lights going to go on. Anti-collision light should have already been on. My apologies, chat. And we'll ping the cabin crew. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Cool. 26 verified approach path clear. Let's do it, guys. Toga. 4 nose pressure. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. Check. Throttle hold. V1. Rotate. Ease on back. Gear up. And VNAV. Right hand direct. Sierra Alpha 861. Orlando traffic, Scandinavian 461, gonna be direct. Sierra Alpha 861, continuing westbound departure. Climbing out of 2000, now final call, Orlando. Keep on following those flight directors. Flight model so far, guys, real nice. I do like it, I will say. I am a fan of the flight model. It is nice to fly. The aircraft there just was not trimmed, I won't lie. Aircraft was not trimmed out there on departure. We got a PM from box 5. Oh, I think that's Nolan. Alright, what we'll do is we'll go Command A. And then let's go taxi light off. And we'll start cleaning up the aircraft. We'll go flaps 2.
Target 5, starting 26.
And for safe measures, we'll just redirect Sierra Alpha 861. And we'll continue climb. I will say there, the 1,000 to go sounds like a train whistle, bro. That was one of the funniest comments I've seen. It low-key sounds like a train whistle, bro. Alright, we'll just clear ourselves up to 3-4. Alright, cool. And we'll go flaps up. So yeah, the sounds in the cabin, not good. The flap retraction and the flap animation sound, I should say, not good either. We're past the transition altitude, so what we'll do is we'll go standby. Should be 290-902. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no buzzsaw, there's no buzzsaw, there's no engine roar, there's no aggression to these to these engines, man. There's nothing. So here in the cabin, man, sounds aren't good. Out here, they're not bad. I'll tell you what, aircraft textures aren't bad. Aircraft textures aren't bad. Do they need improvement? Oh, yeah, but they're not bad. Alright, let's go. Mode selectors to off. And so far, so good, by the way, guys. And this is normal. There's no issues with the aircraft up until cruise. Once we get to cruise altitude, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But right now, dude, aircraft's performing great. Auto throttle's working, VNAV, LNAV's working, we're all good. So we're chilling right now, but you'll see. And I thought the aircraft was gonna work for me yesterday, but nah, you'll see once we get up to cruise. Once we get up to cruise, we're gonna have to monitor the cockpit. We're gonna have some issues, I'll tell you. Turn down the sim sounds a little bit. Landed with a whopping 178. Not bad, though. Where did you land, though? Where did you land on the runways? You hit those 1,000 footers, or do you float halfway down the runway? That's the big question. Why does the gear up sound like that, though? I didn't even pay attention to the gear up sound. I probably should on the next leg, though. Why did it sound bad? The Toga sounds pretty good. Yeah, the spool up sounds. The spool up sounds I'm a fan of. Yeah. The cabin sounds, not so much. Hand flew the whole approach? Damn, dude. Props to you, man. That's crazy. Low-key, though, after such a long flight, I probably want to, too. Flooded just a little bit. Okay, not bad, not bad. How did you stay in the air? I put up autopilot and my plane started to barrel roll. Bro, I'm just different. I'm just kidding. No. Dude, you just gotta fly the aircraft properly, bro. It's honestly, you didn't read the manual, bro. You didn't read the manual. Sounded like a motorcycle. Yeah, someone, not someone. Aviation Edits. He might still be in the stream. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Aviation Edit says the aircraft sounds like a Dyson vacuum. Julian says, I floated so hard IRL earlier, it was crazy. I had gusts that just threw my plane back into the air. Oh, shoot. Plus, is your check ride, right? Or, wait, you're solo. Wait, what was it again? You're solo? Let me check, Jen. Yeah, it's your solo. Yeah, congratulations on your solo, man. I flew into Indianapolis Saturday, 1,000 footers, 452. Ugh. Not good on the feet per minute there, but I wouldn't sacrifice the 1,000 footers that bad for 452. Nah. What's your cruise Mach? Good question. Let me check. Progress, maybe? Yo, chat, how do I find that again? No, I probably sound like an idiot. How do I find that again? I thought it was in the legs page, you know, normally show you. But I guess since I'm doing Sid to Star, it actually doesn't allow me to get up to 340. It only allows me to get up to flight level 336. But we're going to stretch it. And on top of that, it says 250, so I'm not sure, but... Don't want to run you over a triple. I'll watch spacing to the best of my ability. If you can help me out as well and watch spacing, that would be great. We'll increase the ND display range. We're going to be able to get to 340, no problem. I'm not sure what the cruise Mach is right now, though. Hit the cruise button. That'd probably do it. Here we go. Target speed, Mach 0.762. But I got a negative 1.7 Gs. Yeah, that's still not great. I wouldn't sacrifice 1,000 footers that much for such a harsh landing, man. Nah, dude. I'll float it a little bit to get a softer landing. I'm talking like 200 feet per minute, 1,500 footers. That's what I would do, man. Daniel, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Good afternoon. And welcome to the stream. Plane's been just fine. Plane's been fine. I do have some critiques that I would like to be fixed. I wouldn't call them complaints, but I stated them earlier in the stream as we were kind of running through the pre-flight and whatnot. But no, so far we're good. I will say, once we get up to cruise here, we're gonna have some problems. I already know it. Once we get up to cruise, we're gonna have some problems. I'm predicting it. But so far, so good. Thanks for the OBS settings. They're so good. Hey, no worries, man. I'm glad I can help out. I'm really, really happy. Actually, you know what? I need to check out that 777 trailer you posted. But anyways, I'm glad to help out, man. And I would just like to thank you for your support in the CSS Discord, man. It really does mean a lot. It brings a lot of recognition to me, man, which I desperately need. So I do appreciate you for showing your support in the CSS Discord, man. Thank you so much, brother. And also, welcome to the community, man. Glad you found your spot here and you're in the Discord and all that, man. Super, super excited to have you on board. Many more streams, man. Stuff you're posting are fire, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Means a lot, dude. Flight Sim Media. All right, we'll take a look here at the Discord. I know Royal wanted me to take a look at his Discord as well, which we will do. Let's see it. That's so fire. Y'all, dude, you're right on the water. Man. Holy flow. Oh my god. He can't even hold the phone up to watch the landing. Oh my god. Let's see here. I sent a test from the OBS settings. Feel free to look after. Okay, bet. A nice view of the action, right? I'm saying, dude. Nice little office view. Alright, let's see. Let's check it out. It's the, you posted it here, right? Yeah, OBS test. Let's check it out. Like the blur. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's so much cleaner. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot to put this over to flight. We're not pressurizing. No, we're all dead. I'm such an idiot. I literally told this. I literally told you guys we need to do that after our... I think it's after our pre-flight flow. I'm not... Or our... I think it's a part of our after start flow. Oh my god. Let me check. Let me check. When do we need to put that over to flight so I don't forget on our next flight and kill all of the passengers on our next one? No. Oh my god. Let me check. Let me check. Before taxi. Yeah. Gotta flip that to air and the after start flow. No. Oh man. Better than shadow play for sure. Yeah, dude. It's so much cleaner. Like, oh my god, dude. That was fire. I'm a fan of that. That was a nice little short film right there. Look at my Volanta. I said this on the ground. I haven't installed Volanta ever since I got my new PC. And the reason why I don't have it is because on my old gaming laptop, it was a storage issue. And I just never took the time to install it on this PC. So unfortunately, I don't have Volanta. Which I know probably sucks for y'all, but... Yeah, it's aviation gaming, yeah. So fire how he's just right on the water. Hey, let's go! Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot. I don't know why my notifications are muted. That is so weird. I'll have to look into that. But nonetheless, thank you so much. Oh, there we go. Okay, they're coming in. They're coming in. But man, members, do me a favor if you got them. Get those big baller emojis out your pockets. And put them in the chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, man, for the €5. Much love, Daniel. Thanks so much, man. I do appreciate it. Oh, man, that's gonna... Let's see here. Oh, man, that's gonna catch me out every time. NG in my head. Yeah, bro. Oh, man. Skystream, I don't have Streamlabs, so unfortunately I wouldn't be able to help you even if I wanted to, which I do, but I just wouldn't be able to help you. Thank you, Nolan, for the big baller emojis, celebrating Daniel's donation, man. I appreciate it. How close am I to you? Let me check. Yep, you're gonna pass me. Yeah, you're gonna pass me. But you're under me, so it won't matter. Alright, so as you guys can see here, we're at 34,000 feet. Unless the autopilot is... Okay, so hold up. This is the first time where my aircraft hasn't stalled out. And I'm so happy it's on stream. So anyways, and I'm glad. I don't know why I didn't pick up on this. I didn't know we were already at 34,000 feet, or else I would have been inside the cockpit monitoring our auto throttle. But this aircraft has a major auto throttle issue, where the aircraft does not... the aircraft does not cooperate with the auto throttle at cruise, and everybody's aircraft just stalls out. So, hey, it's working now. We're staying at 250, but that is... God, that is so slow for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go altitude hold, and we're going to bump that Mach up to... We'll go 7-8. And look, here's the aircraft. It's just going to... Yep, there it goes. So we'll see if we can get the auto throttle work again. The problem that I have is the auto throttle at cruise. That is the biggest issue. And I believe the CSS team is working on it. But yeah, that's the biggest issue. Auto throttle at cruise, it's a death machine, dude. It literally makes your aircraft stall out. So, that definitely sucks, but we'll punch it up to 7-8 right now. And then hopefully we can re-engage the auto throttle and head it over to speed and see if it can re-engage for us. Thank you, the new build. We'll solve this or that. At least I hope so. Yeah, dude, that trailer that you just showed right now with the new OBS settings, man. Bruh. So much cleaner. It's so smooth. No stutters, too. and it looks good. That's the most important part. You said you need to install it. Just open the web. Install what? Oh, Volanta. You could just open up the Volanta website. I did not know that. Open in browser. Wow, I did not know that. Oh, but you have to log in. And I do not know my account. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Let's see. Yeah, man, we got a nice group flight. Holy, thank you everyone for joining. We got Aviator joining up. We got Norwegian 803. We got Joshers, Scandinavian A320. We got Scandinavian 499. We got Neon in the MD-80. That's Scandinavian Tree 2. I'm over here as 481. And we got Nolan as Box 5. And then we got King Michael also joining up over to Oslo. Appreciate you guys. Thanks everyone for joining up. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people joining us over to Oslo. Love to see it, man. Shout out to everyone who joined. Thank you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Check out my Volanta Apple Riot. Okay, hold up. Royal's computer crash, so he's no longer with us. No. Hey man, if you're gonna join me, if y'all are gonna join me over to Flesland, I believe it's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Flesland. I invite you guys. I invite you guys to fly with me over to Flesland because it's such a nice approach. And I'm not sugarcoating it, guys. I'm not joking. It is a beautiful approach. That's why I wanted to fly over there. But hopefully, if you guys are still willing to fly with me for the rest of the stream, Royal can reload his X-Plane and he can fly over with us, man. Why are your flaps out? They're not. I'm not sure if that's a glitch with the animation. I thought so too. During my test flights, I'm like, wait, why are my flaps out? But they're not. My flaps are up. Flaps up 0. How are you finding the FPS with this add-on versus others? That's a really good question. For me, I've had very subtle stutters here and there. The frame rate isn't the best. I've had major issues with my FPS when messing with the mode control panel, EFB with the ground ops and performance application, and sometimes within the FMC. I'd say the FMC is the better performing integration out of the 3 that I just mentioned between the FMC, MCP, and EFB. It performs the best. But it's average FPS. It's not anything great. You don't get good FPS in this aircraft. I won't say that. I'm not sure. I'd have to check my FPS right now. I'm not even sure. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Isn't it like Alt-Z or something? Yeah. I'm not sure how to check my FPS. Oh, stats maybe. Yeah, FPS is NA for some reason. Wait, maybe if I click on it. Yeah, for some reason it's not calculating my FPS right now, which is weird. But there's definitely some stutters here and there, and like I said, it's more or less like lag or like input delay that I find on the mode control panel and FMC. All right, let's arm the auto throttle, go Mach 0.8. You see what I'm saying? Look, prime example right there. Legit, prime example right there. Oh, maybe it doesn't go up to Mach 0.83. That might be it. Yeah, that probably was it. Maybe, okay, I was just tripping. But sometimes it does stuff like that, where I'm just scrolling and it just doesn't. So, altitude alert, that's the thing. It sounds like a whistle. It's weird. Auto throttle doesn't seem to be in... It's armed right now. Obviously, it's not engaged. So we'll go around 40% on the N1. And we'll get down to our scheduled Mach. We'll go Mach 0.81 and see if the autopilot re-engages. If not, we'll just manually do it, which is fine. Let's go speed. Yep, see, it's MCP speed. It's MCP speed. Let's go N1. Let's try that. Nope. See, it's death machine, man. It's just gonna stall out on us, so we'll have to use disengage autopilot. So no autopilot at cruise with this aircraft. Hopefully they can fix that in the future. Alrighty, we just got contacted by center. Let's go 134.515.
03, I can give you some delaying vectors, so I can turn right heading 250 to lose some altitude.
Right, 250, 803, appreciate it.
Scan 499er, clear direct insert.
Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here. We're gonna go legs page. I think I missed my top of drop.
332, identified, clear SABA for Lima arrival, expect ILS 01 right, descent, flight level 120.
Let's just go level change.
Flight level 120 for Scandinavian 252. Scanner 332, I need readback of the whole clearance, expect ILS running 01 right, and cleared SABA for Lima arrival.
Down to
Expect the ILS 01 right, expect the SABA for
flight
Lima
level
arrival,
100.
and descend flight level 120 for Scandinavian 332. Scanner 449er, descend flight level 100.
Descend 100, 449.
Ground control easy 4625 requesting IFR to Gatwick, stand 46 with information. Sorry, I can't see it here. Yeah.
Screw it, we're in trouble. We're going vertical speed.
Information Charlie current, cleared Gatwick, Lipa 1 Alpha, runway 01 left, cleared 7,000 feet, and squawk 1305.
Squawk 1305, cleared Delta 1 Alpha departure. What else was it? Sorry, my apologies, easy 4625.
Easy 4625, confirm departure runway 01 left, incline 7,000 feet, and squawk 1305.
Initial climb 7,000, 01 left, and 1375, easy 4625.
4625, read by correct.
Well, let's control, good evening, Scandinavian 481, flight level 310, descending flight level 100.
Scandinavian 481, Polaris, good evening, squawk 0266.
0266, Scandinavian 481.
Nordic 803, descend flight level 100.
Level 100, 803.
Scandinavian 499er, do you need any delaying vectors?
Unable 5,000 by info, 499.
Cool. Expected a nice landing. We'll try. We'll give it our best shot. Yeah,
Left
for
210,
sure.
499.
Check out my landing. Alright, bet. We will.
100, clear direct insert.
Where's it at? Where's your landing at?
100, clear direct insert for Scandinavian 832. Nordic 803, turn right heading 280.
I know, Alex. We're way above profile. Hey, we're managing. We're managing.
Identified, cleared SABA for Lima arrival. Expect ILS 01 right, descent flight level 120.
SABA 4 Lima, ILS 1 right. And what's the flight level? 100 you said for Scandinavian 481?
Scan 481, initially flight level 120.
130, Scandinavian 481. Thanks for clarifying.
481, just confirm 12120.
120 now, Scandinavian 481.
Thank you.
Polaris Center, Sherman Cargo 5 Heavy, sending through flight level 279er on the SS4 Lima arrival.
German Cargo 5, Polaris, good evening, squawk 0201.
Set nav to auto.
0201, German Cargo 5.
Would it be somewhere down here?
Nordic 360, one ready, descent flight level 120. Descending 120.
Hey, look at that. Yep. Is that what you're talking about right there? Yay, let's go. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, that was a shot in the dark. But hey, we did it. Yep, from manual to auto. Cool, cool deal. All right, guys, we got cleared the ILS runway 1 right, so we might as well start preparing right now, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna set the localizer 111.95. Oh, wait, it's auto, so it automatically does it for us, right? Can we still change it? No, it's auto. Okay, cool. So I'm sure it will do our localizer for us, so we won't mess with that. What we will do is we'll set the course. Before landing, set it manual. Okay, set it back to manual. Okay, got it. Got it.
1014.
QNH
1014 and 7003.
Scandinavian 332, are you able 5,000 feet by insert?
14. We'll get the brakes out.
Give us like a minute and we'll give you an answer for 332.
Copy, brake, Scandinavian 481, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Scandinavian 481.
German cargo 5,
012.
cleared Seba for Lima arrival, descend flight level 120 and expect ILS 01 right.
Alright, let's see, are we going to make the altitude restriction? Hey, we are. Yep, we're planned right now if we just keep vertical speed of 4,000 feet per minute. Which I know it's quite a lot, but hey.
German cargo 5 heavy.
I guess let's see, it's not bad, it's not that bad.
Right.
We did miss top and drop though, I won't lie, that is my bad, but not by much I guess, because we saved this one. So we're about to be back on profile.
1014, Canadian 499.
Yeah, negative 4,000 feet per minute, vomit rocket. Hey, we got to do what we got to do, you know? We got the boards out too, and then we'll go,
You are going to be a bit high, turn left heading 1.
We'll go idle.
For delay.
And then let's go, no, I'm not going VNAV.
Apologies, repeat for 332.
Scan 332, I see that you're going to be a bit high in profile, turn left heading 1.
And then it's max 250 knots, so we're going to want to make sure to meet that as well, so we'll go full speed
Left
brakes up
190 for Scandinavian 332.
to the flight position.
803, turn right heading 040.
Right heading 040, Nordic 803.
And then we'll go about
803, descend 5,000 feet.
36
5,000
feet
feet,
per minute, or correction, 3,600 feet per minute there on the descent.
Scandinavian 332, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Sky Stream, send me or I'll send you a DM when I get OBS. Okay, sounds good.
7,000 in the cockpit, DQ.
Was 90 today, Fahrenheit, hotter outside, it's hotter inside.
Yeah, 803.
Oh, shoot.
Direct to Enzov.
Wait, you're saying it was hotter inside than outside?
From there.
Set VNAV and auto throttle. It must be work? Okay.
Now move to the aircraft on vector.
We'll try it.
Okay, Roger, no worries, 803.
Let's see if the auto throttle is going to work. Yep, so aircraft's leveling off flight level 100 now, but our VNAV is not going to be engaged. So we're going to go ahead and introduce thrust.
Turn right heading 290.
Heading 290.
Because I don't want to die, I don't want to stall out. Hey, there we go, VNAV engaged, I think, right? Or correction, auto throttle engaged? Yep, auto throttle's rolling back, we're about to stall. Speed brake's coming up, auto throttle's going back, so. Doesn't seem like the auto throttle's working.
220 for 332.
Same with cruise. At cruise, it wasn't working as well. We almost stalled as well. So, but I think the CSS team, by the way, guys, are working on that. That's a known issue throughout numerous streams. The auto throttle has not been working. As soon as we get to cruise, but besides that, no complaints so far, guys. Besides the ones that I originally made on the ground.
Scandinavian 332, descend 6,000 feet.
6,000 for 332.
Easy 4625, ready, push and start, Oslo, stand 4
Easy 4625, push and start approved, QNH 1014, and check squawk 1305.
Since start approved, QNH 1014 and squawk 1305.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now, Alex. Yeah.
Scanner 499er, turn right heading 350.
We're also going to want to set 012 for our heading.
Scan 332, turn right heading 260.
Right 260 for 332.
Scanner 481, turn right heading 250, speed 220 knots.
I'm sorry, can you repeat for Scandinavian 401?
Scanner 481, turn right heading 250 and speed 220 knots.
250, 220 knots, Scandinavian 401.
And Nordic 803 continues at 4,000 to capture glide slope.
Alright, 4,000 for glide slope, 803.
Okay, speed 220 knots, right hand turn 250.
Scanner 481, descent 7,000 feet, QNH 1014.
7,000, and the QNH is 1014, Scandinavian 401. Okay, there we go. Level change. Correction. Level change 220, 250 on the heading 7000.
Scanner 499er, continue descent 5,000 feet, present heading, cleared ILS, 01 right.
5,000 present heading clear LS, 1 right, scanning 499.
And I believe transition altitude will be 7,000 feet. We're
Scanner
through
332,
10,000 now,
turn right
lighting lights
heading
going on.
280, descend 5,000 feet.
Not what I meant to do.
2805, that's
Wing light's gonna come on as well.
Scandinavian 481, turn right heading 270.
Right, 270, Scandinavian 481.
German cargo 5, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100, German cargo 5 heavy.
Scanner 499er, speed 200.
200 to 499.
Nordic 803, speed 200 or greater.
200 or greater, Nordic.
It had to be harder inside the plane because baking in the sun without fresh air to reduce the temp. Oh, shoot.
Scanner 487.
The passengers knew what they signed up for. Hey, I guess so. Right heading 280, Scandinavian 481.
Scanning 499, can we get another heading to intercept? We're too far off to get to local.
And then we'll go continuous, and we'll set this back to
Continue right turn heading 05.
manual, and we're going to set it up 111.
For scanning 499.
Scanner 499er, on that heading, clear ILS, 01 right.
95.
On that heading, clear LS, 1 right for scanning 499.
Scanner 332, turn right heading 350.
350 for Scandinavian 332.
Scanner 499er, continue descent 4,000 to capture glide slope.
4,000 to catch the glide slope.
There we go.
Nordic 803, speed 180 knots or greater until 60 ME and 160 knots until 40 ME.
180 until 6, and then 160 until 4 DME for 803.
Scandinavian 332, speed 200.
Yeah, auto doesn't seem to be working again. So we'll
Scandinavian
just
481, descent 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet, Scandinavian 481.
German
6,000
cargo
level
5,
change.
clear direct INSUV.
Clear direct into...
We'll try that. We'll go speed there and see if it works now. MCP
Nordic
speed
803,
heading
runway
select.
01 right, clear to land, the wind 336 degrees, 4 knots.
Level change.
01 right, come on, Nordic 803, thanks.
Scanner 499, do you need to make sure vectors to intercept?
Okay, yeah, maybe. Is it gonna work?
499, roger, fly heading 100 and maintain, yeah, you can climb back to 5,000 feet.
Maybe.
100 back to 5,000, 499.
Scanner 499, speed 220.
Speed 220, 499.
Scanner 481, turn right heading 300.
Heading 300, Scandinavian 481. Nope.
German cargo 5, descent.
It idled us out.
QNH 1014.
And it's not meeting our
1014, German cargo
set speed of
5.
220. See, it's idling us out again. So I'm just going to disengage auto throttle and we'll just take it in manually.
Scanner 332, descend 4,000, present heading, cleared ILS 01 right.
4,000 clear 01 right for Scandinavian 332.
We'll re-engage it. Auto throttle armed. That's good. That's good there. We're altitude hold right now at 6,000 and we'll go speed. And then there you guys go. Auto throttle engaged. We're rolling back.
Scanner 332, when established, speed 180 knots or greater.
Okay.
Until 60
We're still idle and we're going under our target speed. We're going to go full manual forward.
180 until 60 ME and then the 160 until 4.
And we're rolling back again.
Scanner 481, descend 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Scandinavian 481. 4,000 feet level
Scanner
change.
481, speed 200.
Speed 200, Scandinavian 481.
German
Alright,
cargo
speed
5,
200,
turn left
level
heading,
change 4,000.
20 vectors
Still no
ILS.
auto throttle luck.
Left turn 220, German cargo 5 heavy.
Nordic 360, clear direct Valpo.
Ready for taxi, EP
I'll tell you what, great sequencing.
First Nordic
Real good
360,
sequencing by
clear
this
direct
controller.
Valpo.
Okay, sounds good, Alex. I got you.
Clear direct, Walter, Norwich 360. Scan 499, turn right heading 230.
230499.
Easy 4625, taxi.
Alright, we'll go auto
Konya
brakes.
Taxiway,
We'll go auto brakes 1.
Zulu, Papa.
As I said, the reverse thrust on this aircraft is extremely powerful. I'm not sure if that's a realistic feature or not. Not a 737 300, or in this case 500 pilot. So I haven't flown the classics before. I'm not a 737 type rated pilot, so I wouldn't know.
Turn right heading 350 on that heading, cleared ILS 01 right.
350 on that heading, cleared ILS, runway 1 right, Scandinavian 401.
Scan 499er.
But yeah, the reverse thrust, man, super powerful. This aircraft stops on a dime.
German cargo 5, descent 6,000 feet.
So that's why we're just gonna go auto brakes 1.
Scan 332, the wind 330 degrees, 4 knots, running 01 right, continue approach.
And then we'll go VOR lock as we are cleared for the ILS. And we're gonna go flaps 1 now. Another bug with this aircraft, it wants us, as soon as we deploy flaps, it gives us the gear horn. The gear horn warning. As far as I'm aware, I believe they are going to be also working on that. We'll go ahead and decrease the ND display. We'll go 20 nautical miles.
Scan 499er, turn right heading 290.
Right, 290, scan 499.
Oh, it's not a bug. Oh, so I guess it's a...
German cargo 5, turn right
Oh,
heading
it's a feature.
260,
Ah, real cool. Okay, cool.
260, 220 knots, Sherman cargo 5, heavy.
And by the way to fix that, by the way, guys, is if you, the thing about this aircraft, you have to have an idle and a flight idle. So in this case, about 40% N1, just above it, would be our flight idle, so we don't get that gear horn warning. If we go idle, you guys hear it again. So yeah, it is a pretty cool feature.
Scan 332, running 01 right, clear to land.
1 right, clear to land for Finning V32.
Modic 803, taxi Juliet 1065.
Juliet 1065, Nordic 803, thanks.
Modic 360, descent flight level 90.
Be nice if there is a touchdown sound effect. It's very empty sounding. It is. I agree. Not a, here, we're capturing the glide slope.
Descent 5,000 feet.
So that's a plus.
5,000 feet.
But yeah, cabin sounds, I'm not a fan of them, to be honest. Just keeping it real with you guys. Cabin sounds are super empty. Sound pack I would like to see be worked on. And then I'll talk about it more on the ground, about some of the things that I've noticed on this flight and some of the critiques that I would like to be seen worked on, and some of the features that I'd like to be that I'd like to see implemented into the aircraft. Triple tasking right now, guys. So. But yeah, I agree. It is an empty sounding aircraft. The spool up sound I'm a fan of. I will say that.
Scan operate 1, runway 01 right, continue approach, the wind 330 degrees, 4 knots.
Continue approach, Scandinavian 481.
Scan operate 1, speed 180 knots until 60 until 40 me.
Okay, 180, didn't get the fix, and I believe you said 160 until 4 DME for Scandinavian 481.
Scan operate 1, 180 until 6.
180 until 6 for Scandinavian 481.
German cargo 5, turn right heading.
Alright, we are going to have to go idle here. So we need to get that speed down.
Cargo 5 heavy.
And then he said 180 till 6 out. So we'll go progress page here. And we'll go direct. Just so that we'll update our progress page. You guys can see. Oh, that's a... Unless it's updating right now and we need to give it time to update. It says our distance till Oslo is 0 miles. Which is weird. Or no, that's altitude. That's altitude. That's altitude. That's altitude. Alright, watch that speed. Holy crap. And we completely missed the glide slope. Got it. Alright, my aircraft. Yeah, we whiffed on that glide slope. So we'll go my aircraft and we'll just kind of hand fly it in here. We'll get the boards out.
German cargo 5, speed 200.
Speed 200, German cargo 5.
Scanner 499er, when established, speed 180 knots until 60 me and 160 knots until 40 me.
Alright, boards are coming back in.
160 until
We're gonna go
6,
flaps
and then 160
5.
until 4, scanning 49.
German cargo 5, descend
And we're
4,000.
gonna go gear down.
4,000 feet, German cargo 5 heavy.
And we'll go 160 now. And we're going flaps 15. Get a little bit more right on that localizer. And we'll stay right about there at 160.
German cargo 5, turn right heading 340, clear ILS running 01 right.
340, cleared ILS 01 right, German cargo 5.
That's why I did an arm approach mode. That's why.
Scandinavian 481, running 01 right, clear to land.
1 right, clear to land, Scandinavian 401. That's why I did an arm approach.
332, next CG left, zone 69er.
All good. Hey, we get to test out the flight model. Alright, let's go taxi light and...
RP for Scandinavian 332.
Scan 332, taxi Juliet, stand 69er.
There we go.
Juliet stand 69 for CG2.
EC 4625, line up runway 01 left.
Line up 01 left, see.
Alright, flight directors are going to go off. We're just going to completely hand fly it in here.
German cargo 5, when established, speed 180 knots until 60 me and 160 knots until 40 me.
Init ref, approach 125.
German cargo 5 heavy.
Scandinavian 499er, runway 01 right, continue approach, the wind 330 degrees, 4 knots, view number 2.
Continue approach number 2, scanning 49.
1,000.
Stay on that 2 white 2 red profile there. God, it's so hard to get the right pitch on the pitch trim, man.
German cargo 5, runway 01 right, continue approach, the wind 330 degrees, 4 knots, and view number 3.
See approach number 3, German cargo 5 heavy.
AZ 4625, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff, the wind 330 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear for takeoff, EZ 4625.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There we go. And tune reverse. Nose down gently, maintain center line. 60 knots checked. Reverser stowed. Okay, braking's a lot better this time. Yeah, auto brakes 1, a lot better on the braking.
Asking out 499er.
Welcome to Oslo.
Good.
Wasn't too shabby.
499er, I assume that you want stands next to each other as your group
Welcome to
flight.
Oslo.
Good. Yes, please.
Bro, my stream was
Well,
unmuted. Oh my god. Alright, we need to grab chart 10-3 here. Nope, 10-9 it is at Oslo.
And German cargo 5.
And then we'll go
if
flaps
any,
up.
Like cargo stands that are clear to the, or that are near those stands, I'd appreciate if I could hit one of those.
German cargo 5, yeah, you're a heavy aircraft, so I will try my best.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, is that actually something you could do in this aircraft? Wow, I did not know that. Because with the 7.2, you have to manually deploy them.
Taxi Juliet, stand, correction, Juliet and Romeo, stand 7-3.
7-3 Juliet and Romeo's for Scandinavian 41.
Scanner 499er, runway 01 right.
Alright,
clear to land.
Juliet,
Right,
Romeo,
clear, right,
stand 7 tree. Okay, sounds good.
EZ4625, report passing altitude.
Clean it up.
Passing 4,000. Oh, sorry, 3,000 dB for 625.
EZ4625, identified. Climb flight level 380 and do traffic, fly heading 350.
380-350 head.
Yeah, use checklist, yeah. We will on the next flight. Owls, what's up, man? Watch me land, bro. Bro, it is unbelievably busy. We will, hold up. We will try.
1014.
Okay, Josh is coming in behind us. We'll give him a nice little look here. Oh, look at that. You got Nolan in the background, too. That's dope. Oh, I didn't know the train goes around the airport. Isn't that cool? Alright, let's see it, Josh. Ooh, okay. Plant it, plant it. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, Daniel. It wasn't too bad, man. Any issue? Let's, let Boris get his hands on it. He'll fix it all. I know, dude. God, I hope Boris hops on this project. Owls, any issues? Just the auto throttle issue that you had and Mike had as well. I'm pretty sure every single streamer has had the same issue with the auto throttle at cruise. And to be honest, it didn't even work the rest of the flight. So that's simply the only issue. And I believe they are working on it, so. Yeah, but besides the auto throttle issue, that's... So far, the only issue that I've had, everything else actually works just fine for me. VNav, LNav.
Whiskey stand 7.
So,
for 9, thanks very much.
yeah, I didn't read the docs. Yeah, that's it. Didn't read the docs, man.
Stand 7, scanning for 9, thanks.
How to use auto throttle doc. Man.
I'm
I'm about to land. Okay. Let me pull into 7-3. We got you on Navigraph. Bro's about to land. He just got landing clearance. Like, bro, chillax.
EZ4625. Resume all navigation, direct T-palm.
Navigation, direct T-palm, EZ4625.
Alex, by the way, since I know you're watching the stream, the Toby does work. So it's cool that I got to use that on approach. I do like how the Toby works. That's cool.
Cleared we are about to, I will report.
Alright, taxi light off. We'll park it here, and we'll go over to the runway. Oh, would you look at that? Micah actually watches landings. What? There's no way. There's no way. No way Micah actually got my landing in time. I'm 500 feet. Oh my god. Hey, gate 73 for the 7370. Nice. Yeah. Hey, are you gonna be... Oh no, you actually work, don't you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Very nice. Papa Wheelie twin. Beautiful. Yeah, I love that Aerologic livery on the triple. I saw that in Atlanta one time. Man, it's that a great livery. It's so basic, but it does the job. Alright. Keep on pulling forward. Keep on pushing. Alright, guys, we're going to go through a little bit of a debrief of this flight while we kind of set up for the next one. And then we'll go through some of the cool features that I like, some of the features that I wish they could improve, the pros and cons, and then we got one more fun leg over to Fezland, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I used to say Fiesland, but I guess it's Flesland? Something along the lines of Flesland, so hopefully I'm not scuffing the pronunciation so badly. Let's go APU Gen 1, APU. Let's go on the bus, left pack auto, right pack off. 1 and 2 to cut off. And let's go GSX. Request deboarding. Scandinavian, please. Seatbelt signs off.
Control, EZ4625 message.
Oh my god, bro. He's working at McDonald's. He has to be.
I just wanted to say I'm going to disconnect here, but thank you so much for the service.
EZ4625, roger. Thank you for flying and great night.
You too. Thank you.
Cool. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Cool. Alright, guys, I know I didn't put it in the title. We do have another leg. We're going to do one more leg for you guys. So if you guys are wanting to still fly with me, for those who joined me on this first leg, thank you very much. Genuinely, it means a lot for you guys to fly with me, and I hope I was able to catch majority of the landings. I'm not sure who else is coming on approach. It doesn't look like anybody, because all of you guys landed before me. But yeah, huge shout out to Royal, although I know he had a sim crash. I did, Alex. Yeah, we turned off the right pack. Yeah, so we had Josh, we had Nolan, we had Aviator, we had Royal in the beginning, and we had Neon as well. So thank you everyone for joining up. It really does mean a lot. It was so much fun. Dude, I'm telling you guys, and I know I said this a lot of times in the past, but genuinely, bro, my streams when you guys fly with me are quadruple times better. And to hang out and to fly with my boys, man, it definitely hit the spot on this one. So I'm not sure who else is joining. But we got another one. It should be another quick leg, about 30-45 minutes, something like that, so not too shabby, over to some pretty cool airport on the west side of Norway. Daniel, man, I do appreciate the donation today. So happy I was able to meet you, man. I'm super impressed with that video. Glad I can help you out, and I'm glad you found your spot within the community, man. You have a good rest of your night, man, and yeah, definitely look forward to some more 7.3 yeah, definitely look forward to some more 735 ops. So, as we have the aircraft in its current state, we just requested deboarding. Let's go ground ops. Let's open up the, actually, you know what? Let's do forward and aft cargo bay doors open. Open up the cockpit door and showcase the opening of the door and the sound effect that comes along with it. So there you guys go. L1 is open now, and we can start the deboarding. So I'm just gonna go through what I want to see. First of all, the GSX integration. It's all right. I would like to see a little bit better GSX integration. I think FlightSim.to is gonna save them on this one. I'm sure someone out there is gonna include a profile for this aircraft, which would be definitely nice to see. Possibly seated passengers in the future. I'd like to see that as an option. But yeah, GSX profile.
We're going to do another flight out of here.
Not great.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Cool. We'll close the cockpit door. Liveries. That's the one thing I definitely want to nail down on. I am disappointed that there's only the Scandinavian livery. I did reach out to Alex, by the way, guys, so hopefully we can get some more liveries come the next stream. And hopefully, because he told me this, we can check out a pre-release of a livery. So how cool would it be to be the very first streamer to check out a Lufthansa livery, maybe? That's what I'm hoping for, the Lufthansa livery, man. That would be so fire. I know they're working on an Air France livery that's close to being released here as well. But yeah, as someone who has such a strong connection to Southwest, the fact that there's no Southwest livery, oh man, that sucks. I reached out to a livery designer in the Discord, and I checked with him to see if he's making a Southwest livery. He said he's not. So that's something I definitely want, is to check out a pre-release of the Southwest livery when that comes. The auto throttle issue, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it because of the fact that I'm sure it's being worked on as we speak. But yeah, I mean, we made it here, right? It was a somewhat eventful approach, but majority of it was it was me. Like the whole glide slope thing, completely forgot to engage autopilot. Alex also DM'd me saying I forgot to arm the ground spoiler, which I didn't know. That's a cool thing though in the classic. But it was definitely cool to get the first flight out of the way. I'm super happy with how it went. No sugarcoating, no glazing. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys this stream, as I've proven throughout the entirety of the stream so far. I'm happy with it, and I'm looking forward to an even better next stream. Yeah, so I noticed on my test flights I had a little bit of lag or FPS stutters and input delay on the mode control panel, McDo, and the two apps that I have troubles with frame rate wise is the performance and ground ops. But besides that, no issues. When it comes to frame rate's above average. Unfortunately, it doesn't show my FPS right now with the NVIDIA overlay, so I'll just toggle that off. I'll have to get like auto FPS or something. Let's see here. JustPod says check screenshots. Trust me, you may or may not like them. Okay, let's see. Also, Alex just DM'd me. He's been DMing me the whole stream. So very, very, or correction. Much thanks to Alex and the CSS team for helping me out. And to have the main guy, the main developer at CSS in the stream is a blessing. So thank you very much. He says, seated passengers and other GSX features. It's a part of the FS Dream Team works. We couldn't add it on our side. Cool, good to know. So it wasn't a CSS problem. It's more or less a FS Dream Team problem. And like I said, I look forward to FS.to coming in with a profile for this aircraft. I think that'd be very nice. Start to unboard. Set chocks, yeah. So we'll set the chocks. And we already started to deboard, by the way. What we'll do is we'll also grab the ground power unit. Or actually, yeah, chocks need to come on. And then you guys should see the ground power unit come up here as an option to select, which we'll go ahead and connect here. There it is. Cool. In the meantime, we'll come up here. Let's go battery, ground power. We'll go window heats off. Battery, ground power, volts and amps. We'll check them here shortly. Yep, there we go. Volts, amps checked. Blue light, ground power on. APU off. Packs can go off. Isolation valve to the closed position. And AP bleed can stay where it's at in the off position. Cool. No smoking is going to stay on for the turn. And everything else is going to stay where it's at. I think we're good. Anti-collision light can also come off. And Willwell is going to stay on for now. Sweet. Good deal. Good day, Skystar. Good to see you. Welcome on board, buddy. Hope you're doing well. It's great to see you on the stream. And good morning to you. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I almost reversed it. I almost said happy Sunday. Oh man, I can't wait to get out of school. Every day is gonna feel like a Sunday. But here we go. Just pilot some 777 shots. Let's see it. Man, you like dumped us. Holy crap. Like that tail shot. Nah, not so much. I don't like the grass right here in this shot. If you would have raised up the camera, yeah, it would have been a little bit better there. Oh, wait. I want to see this one right here. Yeah, this one, I like this one right here. That's a good shot right there. Oh, in the sun looking good. Heck yeah. And you got some nighttime shots. Oh, bet. Yo, 26 frames, 21 frames is diabolical, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo. Nice sunset, I believe. Sunset shots here into Heathrow. Probably explains 21 frames. Heathrow at the triple. Alright, let's minimize this cord. And let's run through the turn. So let's go ahead and open up SimBrief here. Let's go to Save Flights. We're looking for Oslo over to Fezlen. We'll edit it. Use current time. Scandinavian 2291, and we'll generate our flight. And we'll get the music up here as well. I'm crazy on my screenshots. Yeah, dude, you like mag dumped us, dude. All right, 40-minute flight time. Cool. I think we had a 47-minute flight time, so we're up to 30,000 flight level tree 00 on this one, and we'll import it over to charts. Yeah, Alex, dude, I'm really happy I was able to stream, man. No worries at all. And I would like to thank you personally for taking time out of your very busy schedule to stop by this stream and help out. Not sure if you're going to bed or staying with us on the next leg, but I'm glad I was able to stream the one leg. We're gonna do another one, and I'll let you know how the second one goes, and hopefully the approach will be a lot better this time, as glad we got the first eventful one out the way. We're gonna have full coverage all the way over, which is gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to that. Joshers, I know, is gonna be joining us. Nolan possibly is gonna be joining us. Not sure who else is joining us. Let's see. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay, I think the whole squad's joining us. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay, I'm not sure about Royal and Neon. I don't see them on VATSIM right now. They may be disconnecting and reconnecting, but it's going to be me. It's going to be Josh. It's going to be Nolan, I believe, and definitely Aviator. Let's go. Royal and Neon are not. Okay, that's cool. Still, I'd like to send my appreciation their way. I know Royal tried. It does suck that a sim crashed, and the fact that Neon got to join his MD-80 was pretty sweet, so appreciate you a lot. Thanks a lot, Neon. And thank you guys for joining me on the second leg, man, dude. Right here, guys, man. I salute you guys. Thanks a lot. So much fun when you guys join. Like, it's actually so much fun. All right, SimBrief and Navigraph's going to go over to our secondary monitor, and let's start throwing in our flight plan in the box. Why don't we? Let's go init ref. I'm not going to recycle the IRS. We don't need to do that. What we are going to want to do is we're going to go Echo November Golf. Mike. Cool thing about this is this leg is going to be, what's the word? Quite different from other streams. As a lot of the CSS 7.3 streams that I've seen, it's only a one-leg stream. Lots of the streams that I've seen so far are only one-legged streams. So this is quite different and gives you guys a reason to stick around for this next leg just to see how this aircraft performs from a turnaround.
Unable 590 at this time. I can do
we're gonna be Scandinavian 22901, and we'll go ahead and pre-file on the VATSIM network in the meantime. Let's go Sierra Alpha Sierra 22901. Dun 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 sahur.
270.
Oh, I'm chopped, bro. Let's see. Did that work?
Do a PO 2 for now.
Where did it go?
Yeah, that's fine.
Where did it go?
Okay, direct a PO 2.
It's not letting me pre-file. Oh, no. There it is. It just popped up. Just Platt says, sorry, I can't join the second leg. I'll let my PC rest. Yeah, dude. What did he do again? Like Miami to... What was it? Miami to Heathrow? Bruh. Yeah, let your PC rest. I thank you for just being here, man. That's just grateful, man. Dude, I actually still can't believe you did that. You got like you got a pair, bro. Like, my goodness. Y'all gotta convince me to do a long haul like that, man. I just can't get myself to commit, man. I just can't. We're gonna be taking runway 1 left as of right now. Turn down the music a little bit, let you guys enjoy more of the sounds. Not in database. 01 left will do it. Activate, execute, departure/arrival, index departure today. Let's disconnect and reconnect. Oh, we are. Holy chop.
Chicago 5.
Alap 5, Alpha departure, runway 1 left.
Do you have a hoppy log on code, or are you doing that tonight or negative?
Chicago 5, negative, but
Into
I sent you guys clearance via
Bergen.
Roger that. I'd love to be...
We're going to be taking runway 35, Arnav Zulu 35. Where's that at? Arnav Zulu 35, and we just got our PDC. Cool. Let's see. PDC. Cleared to Brigden. Runway 1 left via lap 5, Alpha Squawk 4, 5, 5, 5. So we'll toss that in the box here. Four, 5, 5. Correction. Yeah, 4, 5, 5, 5. Set, and we're Mo Charlie. Cool. Call his frequency when ready for push. Climb 7,000, so we'll set that here in the mode control panel. And then into Brigden, it's Arnav Zulu, I said. Yeah, Arnav Zulu 35, here it is. We're taking it from... God did. I'm just kidding. Go did. And we're going to be on the Preacher. What is that? Preacher 3 Papa. There it is. And we'll execute that. Cool deal. All right, I'm going to hold off on the performance as of right now. Because what I need to do is I need to come over here to SimBrief. I need to go... How would I... Alex, I'm not sure if you're still in the stream, but how would I reset the SimBrief? So how would I cancel out of this SimBrief and then... I guess we can go over to the Navigraph charts and then back to SimBrief, but I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. It just, for some reason, that backspace button there, the arrow, the back arrow wasn't working there. Third time's a charm, I guess. All right, there we go. Scandinavia 2291 is all set, and then our weight and balance here, if we come also Speaking of weight and balance and boarding and all that, let's go ahead and request boarding. Nope, we're not going to touch the tug just yet. Let's go ground ops load. And let's check it out. 4,500. Yep. And about 12,000. Yep. 11,966 pounds on the block fuel. Cool. Let's go. Oh, it automatically, No. It says loading completed. There we go. Loading progress. And then let's go instant. There we go. Okay, cool. 11,900 pounds. 5,400 pounds of cargo. And then this is another bug that I forgot to mention is the passengers in the EFB, the estimated passenger count. It's not correct. It always gives us a lower number, usually around the 40s. In this case, we have 98 passengers. And you guys can see I'm like spamming the cursor. There's a little bit of input delay. Sometimes it skips over. But yeah, 98 passengers, and then we'll reload instantly. And there we go, loading completed. Cool. We'll go back to the main menu. Another thing that I talked about that I would love to see them feature is like a different variety of games. I saw someone recommend Flappy Bird. Oh my god, I'd kill for Flappy Bird in this EFB. Or maybe even like a YouTube that you can sign into. Like, that'd be so cool. Oh, hell nah, bro. His brain rotted. Mostly all my flights are long hauls. Do you do mostly overnight long hauls, or? That was a nice flight. Thanks for joining with me. I'll be joining the next leg too. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Appreciate that, man. Another thing, the performance calculator here in the EFB, it's totally glitched. I know it says Echo November Golf Mike, but if you don't fix it manually, it says Dubai by default. And the performance calculator is in kilos. Although I have my EFB set to pounds. So that's another glitch. Or bug that I would like to see them fix. So we can't even use the performance calculator. We'll do it via SimBrief, so I'll bring it up here. Actually, no. We're going to hold off on that because I need to come back up here. We're going to rerun through the lead edge device test, make sure everything's good to go there. We're going to come over here, flight recorder. We're going to go flight recorder test. We're going to run through the mock airspeed warning test number 1 and number 2. Stall warning test number 1. Stall number 2. Flight recorder back to normal. Yaw damper on. It's going to go back off. IRS is aligned. See? All pumps are going to come on. We'll keep it on battery ground power for now. Ground power is online. Window heats can come on. We'll run through the probe test. Cool, and then we'll go A's off, B's on. And then we'll come over here to the pressurization. We're going to go ground here. Didn't do that. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that I need to work on. Is that I need to remember after start flow, get this over to flight. And then our cleanup flow, we need to get that over to ground. We're going to go 30,000 feet on this next flight. So we'll set that in our pressurization. We have it set to auto. And then over to Brigden, it's going to be a landing elevation of 200 feet.
769er, roger, climb flight level 590.
To be more exact, 170. There we go. Cool deal. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go seatbelt signs on, and then let's go APU to start. I'll let you guys listen to the APU within the flight deck now, and then we'll get the playlist to stop. I'll tell you what, the APU sounds even better within the cockpit. Like, I'll let you guys listen to it, the hum. It's real nice. Overpriced, I am buying this green. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. Look, I'll tell you what. Everybody talks about the $120 price tag. The way I look at it, and I'm not sugarcoating it, green, I'll tell you what. I have been the most honest I've ever been on stream today. I've been the most real. You can ask anybody in the chat, and I would hope they would say yes, because shoot, man, I've been giving it all I got today, man. Keeping it real, keeping it honest with you guys. So, I'll tell you what, man. The way I look at it, I'm a huge fan of the subscription. I love the $5 a month. You pay the $5, you like it, hey, there you go. You pay the $50 to get it for a year, or then you really, really like it and you pay the $100 subscription, you get it for a lifetime. On top of that, look, I get it. $120 for just this aircraft right now is outrageous. I will completely agree with that statement. But the thing we have to understand is that there's going to be the 300, the 400 coming, and the freighter variant. So those are 3 more variants coming with this aircraft, and the price tag's not going to go up. It's going to stay at 120 bucks. So I got this aircraft, obviously, as if I paid 120 bucks, but I'm not going to pay extra money for the more variants that are coming. I'm just paying the initial $120, and yes, hoping that the developers stick to their word and develop more variants of the aircraft along the line. This could be a Flight Sim Studio situation where they promise us VNAV. VNAV still isn't integrated into the aircraft, but that's the bargain that you might want to hold off on and just pay the $5 this month. Check it out. Say you like it, but you know you're not going to fly it anytime soon, or maybe you like it and you're just waiting for the 400 to come out. Then there you go. You pay the extra $5, or you pay the $5 again the month that the 400 comes out or the freighter comes out. You know, if that makes sense. So.
Jericho 5, Roger. Thank you for flying. Have a great evening.
Same to you, ciao.
No one says I'm not honest. I guess no one's right. I think I'm going to perhaps just save the money for the Bluebird 757. Well, yeah, I mean, come on. Bluebird 757, yes. But,
And Center, we have a small issue.
I don't think $5 for this aircraft is... I think this aircraft's well worth $5.
Taxiways that go...
I think it's well worth $5. Most people say it's worth $40 to $50. Yet that's, I get it, the lifetime price. The lifetime price right now shouldn't be $120. I'd agree with that. But right now, if you want it and you want to fly with it for the next 30 days, it's well worth $5. I'll keep flying my Aerosucre Ops in the 700. Oh man. Sounds good, Nolan. Have a good rest of your night, man. Alright, let's go init ref. Let's go sim brief. Estimated zero fuel weight's 93.5, so we'll set that. Let's go init ref, index, perf, 93.5. And we'll set that as our zero fuel weight. Cool. And reserves today, we're going to be diverting back to Oslo. So if I check here, my OFP, it's going to give me 3.7 in reserve. So we'll set that, and then the cost index profile is going to be 8. Sweet, we're going up to flight level tree 00. ISA deviation, it's going to be a +2, so we'll set that, and then our cruise wind is 005 at 17. Alright, cool. Outside air temperature right now in Oslo is 16 degrees Celsius. I think that's the boarding complete there. I need to use the sim brief calculator to get our cell temp, which is going to be 56 Celsius. And then the VSPs are going to be 145, 145, 50, and then 56. Nope, wrong key there. Cool, 156. And then we'll set 156 here. Sweet. All right, on departure today, let's just go ahead and take a look here at chart 10-3. It's going to be a 012 heading. We already have that set as our course and not as our heading, strangely. And there we go. 012 set. Let's see here. Lorenzo Avalos, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yo, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. They had to know the backlash was coming when they set the price to 120. Yeah, this soon. I agree. This soon. Yes. I think they probably should have set it to more around the $40 to $50 price tag for this aircraft. and they should have set it to $120. Actually, no, they shouldn't even have set it. Okay. No, I know we're going back and forth here, but I'm just trying to think it through. Yes, I think they should have set it for the 500 itself to a more reasonable $35, $45 price tag. 50 might be a little bit of a reach for some people. I would say for the bundle, that includes the 300, 400, 500, and freighter if they're making all 4 variants. That bundle then I think would cost $120. I think that's very reasonable there. Okay? And that's why it's set at $120 right now, because they're already thinking down the road. They already know that they're going to, I guess maybe they are developing it right now, or they know they have plans to develop all of those variants, so that's why they have it priced at that tag right now, because the price tag's not going to go up in the future. When more variants come out, people who already paid the $120 for the lifetime subscription or the lifetime purchase, they're going to get those variants for free without any upgrade fee. You know what I'm saying? Now, you could set the aircraft price tag right now as the 737-500 for $35 to $50. Then when the 400 comes out, set that as another $35 to $40, $45 or whatever, and so on as more variants come out. And then if you want to buy a bundle, kind of like with the Phoenix A320, bundle, you can buy the 320 and 1 and 319 for an extra, $30 or whatever. So they could have done that as well and make it into a bundle for $120 for all variants, right? It's a huge investment, but what I'm seeing right now with the 500, I don't think I'd be willing to make that investment. Yeah, and look, this is what I so strongly recommend. As hard as it is, get the $120 price tag the hell out of your head. That's the big issue with everybody complaining about the price tag. It's not $120, guys. It's $5. Think about it that way. I want you guys to think of it as, okay, I'm going to pay $5 for the aircraft. I'll get 30 days to fly it. Be honest with yourself. Do you guys fly the 777 freighter every single day? Or is that an aircraft you're going to touch once every 2 weeks? Like, I haven't touched that aircraft since it came out type thing, Like, let's be honest with ourselves. If you don't see yourself flying the 737-500, which I don't see myself flying this aircraft every single day. So if I didn't get this aircraft as a streamer copy, I would pay the $5. I would get it for 1 month. I would stream it to you guys for about, 4 or 5 streams. Okay? 30 days is up. The subscription automatically cancels. It doesn't auto-renew. They're not trying to take your money, bro. It cancels. And then once I feel like flying the 735 again, I'll go ahead and renew my $5 subscription. And boom, I paid a total of $10 instead of $120. Now, when the more variants come out, such as the 300, 400, 500, no, we already have the 500. That's what we're flying today, Micah. Jeez. The 300, 400, and freighter come out, and they put that into a bundle or a package for $120. I think that's reasonable, personally. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting.
Thank you for flying.
Have a good evening. God, I can't speak. Have a good... Like, what? Satcom 1, 122.8. There we go. That's a good way to think about it. It costs $15 to have this aircraft for a whole summer. Thank you, Green. Thank you. Appreciate you a lot, and I respect you for having an open mind.
Satcom 1, 1228.
Yo, this guy, bro. Yeah. Oh, my God, bro. This guy's a goon, bro. Oh, man. You're going through the exact thought process I went through, but out loud. Hey, there we go. Hey, Andrew, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. How you been, buddy? Yeah, I know, dude. Happy 15th birthday. Oops, this guy, bro. And so it begins. Right, here we go. Also, I saw you were going to try and join up. If that's the case, Green, let's go. ETA for push. I'm gonna go now. Let's go APU Gen 1, APU Gen 2. Left pack auto, isolation valve auto, APU bleed on, bat bus, APU gen, yaw damper on. Cool. Alright, we're going to start the push in the next 5 minutes. No, if I go over to X-Plane, I'm going to either do the Zebo or whatever the hell y'all fly, the 737. I forgot the developer. What is it called? Can you remind me? What's the developer of the 7.3 you were flying again? Anyways, while you work on that, Pre-flight's complete there. MCP is set. We're all good. And let's go. Anti-collision light on. GSX. Boarding completed. Prepare for pushback and departure. Level up. Thank you. Yep. Depending on what liveries I have, I'm either going to do the SAS E-175. Okay, not bad. 320 or Norwegian 73. Yeah, someone flew the Norwegian 73 on the last leg. Oh, there he is. You know what? That's probably Aviator. I think it's Aviator to the left. That's flying the Norwegian 73. It looks great. Looks great, man. Wait, there's actually 2 Norwegian 73s, aren't there? Oh, my goodness, Micah. Yeah, this is the thing that I'm talking about with the GSX integration. The doors have to be manually closed. With literally all other aircraft, you can automatically close the doors once the GSX departs the ground equipment from the aircraft. So you got 2 7.3s and a 320. About 4 of you guys at the terminal now. Once again, huge shout out to everyone who's joined up so far. I do appreciate you guys greatly. All right, let's go. Chocks removed. I'm Nordic 1 Tango Tango. Gotcha, cool. What a call sign. Dude, I'll tell you what, the Nordic call sign, pardon me, but bro, that is so hot. I can't even lie, bro. The Nordic call sign, dude, that's tough. Alright, we're pretty much all good to go, right, chat? If you see anything that's out of norm, it's not usual, please let me know before we push. I'm on your right. Yeah, I know you're flying the 320. Isn't that like the only aircraft you have in that sim? Because I swear it's the only aircraft you fly. Hey, yo. Alright, straight push, position 1, 2. Let's see. Chart 10-9. What do we want to do? Let's just go position 1.
Release parking brakes.
Also, traffic Scandinavian 22901. Straight push, position 1 out of gate 7-3. Oslo. Alrighty, I think we're ready to go.
One Tango Tango is going to be pushing back gate 65 straight
Park
back.
brakes release. Mode selector, ignition right. And over to ground. And it's spinning. No, I have a good A320 737 and triple. Oh, gotcha. Doink! My man, what's up? Good to see you. How you been, man? We're missing you, dude. We're missing you on the channel. I hope you've been well, dude. It's great to have you on board. I hope you enjoy the stream. Keep on monitoring that N2 there. And the MD-11 is made too? Okay, but I'm assuming the MD-11 isn't great. Okay, the 7.3, triple, and 320. Okay. You did a 9-hour long haul with the triple? My goodness. That's crazy. And there's 10 on the N2. Oh my, position 1? No way. Oh, we're gonna get close. We're gonna get real close. Alright, we'll make our turn to the left. I don't want to crash into Josh. Alright, we'll go engine number 2 to idle. Introduce fuel. And yeah, just super empty sound pack. That's the biggest thing besides the auto throttle issue. I'd say the second biggest thing is the sound pack. You guys can see the wing flex. This aircraft does have semi-good wing flex. It's super stiff though, but it's the 735. Come on. No, Josh, go ahead and push, buddy. Go ahead and push, dude.
And it's getting even 2291. You can go. I'll wait for you.
It's all good. You can go ahead and push. We still got to fire number 1.
We'll go 249.
Thanks a lot, though, Josh. I appreciate that, man. And there you guys go. You can hear the field being introduced. And it does sound like a vacuum, bro. The dryer vacuum. The dryer vacuum is so funny. Alright. Fire in the hole for number 1. And once again, the ignition selector goes to both. Auto resets to both instead of staying on ignition right. Not sure if that's a feature with the Classic or not. Probably is, but I'm not sure. And the N2 is firing up a lot faster this time. We'll go ahead and introduce fuel. We'll go idle for number 1. And we'll hop outside and give the aircraft a listen. No shot I didn't set parking brakes. Wow, I'm disappointed. Disappointed in myself for that one. Engine textures. They're decent. They're decent. Nothing above and beyond. L pilot, I know, dude. I suck. Alright, cool. Hop upstairs. Gen 1, Gen 2, right pack auto. AP bleed off. APU off. Left continuous. After start flow, we'll get that over to flight. Yeah, buddy, I remembered. Tax light's gonna go on. Probes are gonna come on, and A's are gonna come on as well, and we'll go over to standby power. Good deal. It's funny I get 8-1. Sounds very good. Alright, over to one left. Wow, we got a crazy taxi. Let's see. Also, traffic Scandinavian 22901 going to be taking Romeo, Papa, Mike, all the way down to Alpha 1 for runway 1 left. Oslo traffic.
Oslo traffic Nordic 1 second thing is going to be following the Scandinavian 735 to 1 left.
It's going to go RTO. And we're going to make a left-hand U-turn here as we got Joshers off our right.
We're going to be following company to runway 1 left. Oslo.
And also traffic 22901 is going to make a correction to our taxi. We're going to be taking Zulu instead of Romeo. The rest is going to be unchanged. Scandinavian 22901 also. I don't know why I reiterated my call sign. Okay. Okay, hello. Hello, Aviator. What's up? How you going? How you doing? I'm sure Aviator's like, what the hell is Micah doing right now in VC?
Close enough?
Nah, I think I should probably get closer.
Yasha kiss.
Family friendly, man. Family friendly.
Yeah. Nah, bro, I don't care that much. Y'all can say whatever.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just saying you shouldn't get that close to me.
Oh, I gotcha. Gate 69, nice. How you going? Dude, it was a scramble for words needed to populate and populate quick. I scrambled. Sure it showed. How you going? Wendy, my man. What is up? Congratulations on 10,000, man. I'm super happy for you, man. Genuinely, dude. And I'm glad you can stop by the stream. What's up?
Yo, Micah, when was the last time you washed your AP? It kind of stinks.
Oh my god, bro. It's the first time I've flown the aircraft. Goddamn.
Maybe your review stinks too. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just that clean it. Might not be well, but...
Yep, we got some 7.8s here. It's the Aerosoft Oslo, by the way. Quite a nice airport, if I do say so myself. I'm a fan. Definitely got to fly here more with
flying.
SAS 249.
What? Anyways, I gotta do some Norwegian, some Nordic ops with the 7-3 out of here. Probably down to Copenhagen or something.
Which destination?
Very good.
Yeah, okay, perfect. I will take it.
Oh, we got another one joining up. Let's go. What do you look at that? People see group flight. They want to join up, man. People are influenced by people. All right, we'll toss on the flight directors now. What's our ground speed at? 22? Okay, not bad. I thought we were way faster than that. I swear the ground speed in this aircraft's so deceiving. It looks like I'm hauling right now. I'm only going 21 knots. It's insane. Appreciate it, Micah. What's experience with you had with the aircraft? Definitely a work in progress. It has potential, but it definitely needs to be worked on. Auto throttle issue, not fixed. I think they're working on it as we speak. Every single aircraft, or correction, every single streamer I've watched has had this problem with the auto throttle. Besides that, there's not many like major Oh, okay, the sound pack too. The sound pack is super empty, if that makes any sense. The cabin sounds are very below average. So I'd like to see Boris maybe come in the clutch. I know FT Sim is going to probably post out a sound pack for this aircraft, which I'm looking forward to. But this aircraft definitely needs to be blessed with the sound pack. Besides that, I'm trying to think of some issues or some things that I brought up. Oh, the livery selection for pre-release. The only livery we have is Scandinavian. I was told I was going to get a pre-release copy of Air France or Lufthansa. Fingers crossed it's Lufthansa livery. I'd love that. I also would like a pre-release copy of the Southwest livery. As you know me, bro. I'm the most Southwest guy, and dude, I'll stand on it too. Nobody can lie. Look, Owls is so Delta. I'm so Southwest. I would say Mike is probably United, I think. Mike's a big United guy. Wendy, what's your favorite airline? Probably Delta too, right? But y'all can't lie, bro. I'm probably the most Southwest streamer, bro. I need to get a pre-release of that Southwest livery. I have to, bro. That'd be fire. But yeah, the livery selection is buns. And, yeah, there's some minor critiques that I would like to be added or fixed. I'd like to see. Okay, dude, Josh is. Who does this guy think he is? No, honestly, chat. Who does Josh think he is? Does he think he's gonna fly? You think he's gonna depart before us, chat? Is that what's up? We're going 37 knots. This is so.
I think I'm going 40 knots on the taxi.
Yeah, like, oh my god, bro, this guy. We'll keep it realistic, under 30 knots, and under 45% N1 for the rest of the taxi at least. Might be I might be a Delta Glazer. Yeah, but yeah, no, Owls is crazy. Nah, yeah, Owls is crazy with Delta, crazy with Southwest. I'm so airplane, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yo,
we'll
Mike,
give it to
behind
Josh.
you.
Yeah, bro. What is this guy want? Oh my god. Yeah, so this is why he's asking about if I clean my APU, because he's so damn close to my aircraft. Chef, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Also, traffic. Scandinavia 2291 is going to be making an amendment. We're not going to be taking Alpha 1 due to traffic blocking off the taxiway. We're going to be taking Alpha 2 and lining up runway 1 left at Alpha 2, Oslo. Thanks, Josh. Alright, it says auto brake disarm, so we'll go back to RTO. Let's go. Auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV. VNAV doesn't arm on ground, that's another thing. Landing lights on, runway turn offs.
Runway 1 left.
Wing light.
Traffic to Oslo.
Strobing steady. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Cool. Yeah, so you'll see here what I'm talking about. The departure sounds not great. Also, traffic Scandinavian 22901 departing runway 1 left, all up 5, Alpha departure to the west Scandinavia. Correction, Oslo. Alright, 40% forward nose pressure. Toga up.
I'm still behind you.
There's no way. Aircraft takeoff config. Oslo Scandinavian 22901 aborting. What? It's our auto brake, I bet, because our flaps are 5 and everything else is good. And now we just got ourselves in the back of the line. Great. I think this is the first time I've ever aborted. I usually just go with it. We'll abort, assess the situation. We'll do it professionally. No biggie. Also, traffic. Scandinavian 22901 is going to be vacated Alpha 3. Going to be taking Alpha 3, Mike, Alpha 2. 1 left. Awesome.
Also, traffic, Nordic.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're the caboose, Green. You're the caboose. Yo, hey, this is the first time we've actually aborted.
Departing traffic here for 1 left, Oslo.
It still says auto brake disarm. We'll assess the situation, see what's wrong. Let's go ahead and clean up the lights.
Bye-bye.
Fender.
I'm happy that Toby works with this aircraft, though. Because I talked to Alex, and he said that might have been an issue and tried disabling Toby. But no, Toby works just fine with this aircraft. Get some great views like that there. Alright. Still says takeoff config.
Left, Nordic 360.
Let's go checklist. Stab trim is in the green, so that shouldn't be an issue. Flaps are set 5 and we got a green light. What am I missing, guys? Caleb says it's a bug, happened to another streamer. Gotcha. Well, Caleb, welcome to the stream. Would have been great to know a few minutes ago, but no worries. Thanks a lot for the information, man. Good to see you, man. Good afternoon. Got it. So that's a bug. Because I was about to say, what am I missing? And it's not the auto brake like I assumed. So I guess we're just going to have to send it. It just sucks. I won't be able to plane spot now in Flesland. Dude, I gotta get the pronunciation. Hold up.
Flesland.
Flesland. Flesland.
Flesland.
Flesland. Okay, Flesland. Alright, is Josh's rolling? Not yet.
Oslo traffic, Scandinavian 249 is going to be departing 1 left to the west. Oslo.
Also, Scandinavia 2291 lining up Alpha 2, runway 1 left.
The traffic, Scandinavian 346, pushing off the gate, 81 Oslo.
Caboose!
You know it.
There goes Josh. Alright, we'll start the clock. We'll give him about a minute, minute 30. And I will be right back, by the way, guys. We're not clear for takeoff just yet. We will want to get the wing light on, and we'll get that over to strobe and steady, but we'll hold off there. Takeoff performance, FMC. Why did it get reset? That is probably it. Our entire route just got... Oh my god, no way. No way, bro. Well, glad I was the first streamer to do a turnaround and figure this out myself. Yeah! Oh, for God's sake. Well, we're going to be here for a minute. Alright. Is nobody behind us? Nobody's behind us. Okay. Well, we are going to want to get off the runway. So we're just going to go ahead and send it down the runway. And we're going to have to vacate again and set up all of our performance. Fantastic, right? Fantastic. We're definitely not going to see them land. Yep. Rip stream time. I'll try and be quick here, but another thing is sim brief integration. This aircraft has almost 0 sim brief integration. So that's something I'd like to see them add. Is some sort of sim brief integration to make the FMC pre-flight a little bit easier. Micah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. It's not. It's not. It's a bug. It's a bug. For sure. That needs to be fixed. I brought extra fuel away for you. If y'all are willing to do that, and y'all want me to plane spot y'all, man, I'm more than happy to. Oslo traffic, Scandinavian.
Taxway November for Alpha 3.
Scandinavian traffic, correction, Oslo traffic, Scandinavian 22901. Had to vacate again, Alpha 3, runway 1 left, and we're going to go ahead and sit on Mike, short up Alpha 2, as we have to run through some FMC pre-flights. Oslo traffic. Disappointed. Alright, runway turn-offs off. Wing light off. Alright, for now on, guys, we're going to stick to one-legged live streams in this aircraft, alright? Oh, man. I'll be waiting behind so you don't... Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. At least we'll be able to see Greenland and hopefully Josh. Alright, we'll just go ahead and sit here. Alright, parking brake set. Let's go. Time to rush through this. Echo. November Golf Mike. Echo. November Bravo Romeo. Scandinavian 2291. Departure runway 01 left. Departure index, departure LAP 5, Alpha 1 left.
I forgot to make the call, but also traffic center, even Super 6, checking runway 1 left via November, well.
Breezer. Three Papa for the Arnav Zulu. Runway 35 approach, and we're taking it from got it. I'm just getting got it. And execute. We'll go init ref, index, perf. This one stings. My goodness. No, no, no. Policia. Alright, I gotta stop. Zero fuel weight, still gonna be, it's gonna be 93.5. Reserve, I think it was like 3.6 or something. Hopefully we don't have to go around or else we're really cooked. Cosmetics profile of 8. And flight level 300. Execute. Cruise 1005 at 17. ISA deviation at +2. Takeoff page. Outside air temperature is going to be 14 degrees Celsius. Cell temp is going to be 56. And V1's going to be 145, 150. $156. Cool. We actually went through that real quick. All right, cool. Park brakes release. Thank you. Takeoff config warning. Still going on. That's fine. I will hold after I get to top of... Oh, sweet. I really appreciate y'all. I'm glad I was able to hurry and rush through that and hopefully be able to watch your guys' landing. Thanks, guys, for holding up. Do apologize for that. Like I said, major glitch there. What that desperately needs to be fixed. So I want to do turnarounds, man. What are we going to do for our Nashville Midway DCA leg? Are we going to have to, like, restart the freaking flight at Midway or something? I don't know. We'll figure that out once we get the SWA livery. God, bro, give me that SWA livery. Alrighty. Also, traffic scanning, David. 22901, continue. Taxi Mike Alpha 2, runway 1 left. There we go. So we got the caboose. We got green axolotl. We got someone joining us. Drift. Swerve in the corner. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got someone joining us just because he saw we were doing a group flight, so that's pretty cool. We got some random joining us. Hopefully by the end of the flight. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to sound like I'm self-promoting. Hopefully you can join the stream by the end of the flight. I don't know if someone wants to send him the link via like VATSIM private message or whatever. I don't really mind though. I didn't have to stop. That's how fast you went. Okay, cool. Cool. Also, traffic scheduled David 22901 lining up behind departing traffic 1 left. Also, drift on them haters. Yeah, skirt. Ski. All right, runway turn-offs on. Wing light's gonna come on. Strobe and steady. For the last time, cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Let's hope we don't have to reject for the second time. No, third actually. It's the third time now. Jeez. Okay, 1 left, verified approach path clear. And we're going to want to restart the chrono. Thank you, Ash. Toy as well. Toy Turnip for joining the Discord. Appreciate you guys for joining up and supporting the channel. Super happy to have you guys on board and glad you guys found a spot within our community. Third time's the charm, that's what they say, right? Alright, screw it. 1 minute's on the clock. It's time to roll, guys. Be aware. We are going to get a takeoff config warning. It is a bug. It is a glitch with the aircraft. Please ignore it as we continue the departure despite the takeoff config warning. Okay? Here we go. Spool up 40%. Microsoft sound's going up. Toga. 4 nose. Airspeed alive.
Avian 346, finding out from my one left. Man, I can never get the airport right. Oslo.
80 knots. Throttle hold. Oslo traffic Scandinavia 22901. Departing runway 1 left to the west. Awesome. V1. Pause right, gear up. Third 400 VNAV. Command A. Taxi light off. Wheel well off. Flaps 2. No flap up or no flap animation sound, nothing like that. It's another thing I wish they would add. And then we'll go flaps up. That sun, man, it's gorgeous. Alright, cool. Let's clear ourselves all the way up to our cruise of flight level 300. Turn down the sounds, hop outside. Oslo traffic, Scandinavian 22901, passing through 5005 to the northwest. Continuing westbound departure, final call, Oslo. Yeah, this is gonna be an insane arrival. We got a sunset too. Bruh.
Oslo traffic Scandinavian 346, running only 1 left. Oslo.
Passing.
I'm holding at Aku. For you, Mike, I'll let you pass. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's go. Let's go. We will be able to watch some land chat. Yeah. Man, that's sweet. Yeah, same, Green. I say Scandinavia and I mix it up with Oslo. Yep, same here. Third transition level. Standard 29902 landing lights coming up through 10. Runway turnoffs off, wing light off as well. And off for the mode selectors. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and set somewhat of a present heading of about 275. And then let's go direct a lap. And let's see how the aircraft handles to a direct 2. And then we'll replace the discount. And we'll clear that out. There you guys go. Oslo down there. So far, so good, but you guys know what happens at cruise. This aircraft's a death machine at cruise, y'all. It's going to start rolling back on us, so we'll make sure to monitor it all the way up to... Actually, not all the way up. I want to give some, get some good exterior shots, but once we approach 300, we'll definitely try to remain in the cockpit and make sure the aircraft's not going to kill itself. That would not be good. Also, pressurization this time around, a lot better. A lot better. Oh, also, guys, I forgot. Yo, guess what's coming? We get a winglet variant, too.
346 passing through 5,000, turning towards.
Let's go.
We're
Let's go. We got a winglet variant of the 735 coming here soon, I think. So I'm definitely looking for that update. I'm definitely looking forward to the winglet update. I think that's going to be fire. Alright, let's track how many people are flying with us on this leg. We'll bring up Navigraph. Leading the group flight is going to be Aviator. We got Josh behind him. We got our friend here joining us from Oslo. I'm going to be direct 2 at lap. Look at that. My man, Aviator starting his hold, which is so nice of him to do. So we can watch him land and everybody else following. And then you guys got Alex right here, who just departed behind us. So 5 people joining us over to Brigden, which is nice. Flesland. How do you say it again?
Flesland.
Flesland? Yeah. Let go. Bolo, my man, coming in with the $2 donation. Thanks a lot. I do appreciate it greatly. Here comes the money, man. Thank you so much for your support. Welcome to the stream. More importantly, since it's the first time I've seen you, welcome to the community. Glad you found yourself a spot, man. When does it release? That's a great question. That is a great question. I am not sure. I don't think anybody knows. So right now we're just waiting on a announcement from the CSS team, and we'll hear from them shortly, I hope. But yeah. No release date, no update on when the announcement's going to be coming, nothing along the lines of that. So I would assume next weekend, or this upcoming weekend, I should say. Sleepy Mike. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Flesland? No. Yeah, Flesland, right? Would that be it? I'm not sure. I love the older models of the 7.3. Yeah, I am a fan. I have the 7.2, and God, I love that aircraft. And so far, despite the issues, it's an average aircraft for me. I said this in the beginning of the stream, and I'll say it again. There's nothing about this aircraft that stands out. I think the flight model is probably the best part of the aircraft. It's still not, for me at least, it's hard to trim this aircraft out, if that makes sense. The trimming's a bit weird for me. Possibly a personal issue. But yeah, there's nothing that's like overwhelming or outstanding about this aircraft. But I am excited for future updates, and I'm looking forward to tracking the progress of the aircraft and the many variants that are to come. And only for 2020 at the moment, yes. Yeah, with the most recent sim update 3, it kind of broke their aircraft in 24 for them. So unfortunately, it's just 2020 as of right now until they can fix it. Fleslin, but pronounce it American. Fleslin, yeah, Fleslin. We'll stick with that. I'm back. Welcome back, Aviation Gaming. Good to see you, man. And then we'll get this over to auto. And, nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to increase the ND display range. Oh, yeah, that works there. It says top of climb is at about 35 nautical miles. That's not correct. Yeah, 28 nautical miles. Yeah, no, we have 3,000 feet to go. I don't think so. I'm back. Like my image, my screenshot. Yeah, dude. Here, I'll just pull it up on stream just so we can all crave for the Southwest livery. Bro, the desert gold on the 735 is majestic. No glaze, kinda glaze, kinda glaze. And then you got the canyon blue, which, what more do I have to say than canyon blue? Like, come on, bro. Are we serious? Are we serious? Bruh. Please, someone, please, dude. At this point, I might even just pay for a I might even just pay Hughes to make me a livery, the Southwest livery for the 735. I'm gonna ask Alex for the paint kit and get Hughes to hook me up. I'll get, Jonathan at Hughes, man. Cause, my goodness, I'm actually starving for this livery. Alright, here we go. 1,000 to go. You can hear the train whistle. 1,000 to go. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna monitor the auto throttle, and we're gonna monitor the MFD here. So right now it wants us to get up to about 776 knots. You guys can see, boom, FMC speed, VNAV path. Just watch. Hooters livery? Nah, yeah, that's crazy. Hooters livery into Vegas? Let's just watch it. Let's just see what it does. Okay, now it wants us to go up to about 300 and what is that? 85 knots. Reset MCP altitude. That's fine because we're coming up on top of drop. We're going to wait at top of drop. Okay, so there you go. The auto throttle kind of glitched there. And you guys can see it's rolling back. It's rolling. It's rolling. And it's just going to slowly... actually, no, it might be... No. I'm not sure if it's trying to hold the FMC speed of about 288 knots. I'm not sure what it's trying to do. Or if it's going to roll back to idle. I'm not sure. We'll just watch it. Thanks, Josh, for holding as well, man. Appreciate you. We shall just watch. Volo says, no, it has to have an airline. I know. I saw Captain Canada fly the Hooters livery. I saw. They use the 300s. Oh, do they really? And then there you go. Aircraft just immediately wants to go back to, what is that, about 272 knots. And I'm sure now the aircraft's just going to keep on slowing and slowing and slowing. So, anyways, let's just reset MCP altitude as we are at top of drop already. Let's go chart 10-2, and let's set the initial altitude, which is 20. Actually, it's the final altitude, so we'll set 2,500 feet. And then for VNAV descent to work, we have to go descent and capture. And we should see the aircraft start to come back down. And hopefully with auto throttle engaged. Wow, okay. This might be the first time that the auto throttle actually stayed on. And it might be because we just went from top of climb to top of drop and we had no time to test if the aircraft was going to idle out or not. But it seems like it's capturing VNAV speed just fine, and it's holding in VNAV speed, which is good. And we are starting down to 2,500 feet. So, holy crap, will this aircraft actually work? Like, despite the takeoff, you could call this a somewhat perfect flight. When it comes to the auto throttle and VNAV and system so far, we're not doing bad. Oh, they disabled it? Yeah, that would have been mad funny to see that. Like, I don't know, go into Expo and plane spotting and you see a Hooters livery at Vegas. My goodness. Would I love flying them, bro? No, I'm not. Dude, Volo, I've seen it before. But let's see. I'm mad that I lost my Gmail and I had the PMDG 737 600 key. I was not spending another $700 to install. And the Max is ass. Yeah. For me, I like the Max. I had some troubles with it originally, but it's, man, I love that aircraft now. That I got it working, dude, bro. It's, you could check out some of the shorts that I posted, and I'm not trying to showboat or anything like that, but I'll tell you what. I went crazy with those shorts, dude. There's some pretty high production shorts that I posted recently, and they're all 737 Southwest edits. The Max 8, to be more specific. Max 8 edits. If you want to check them out. That just shows how much I love the Max, because, man, it's a great aircraft for me. Now that I got it fixed and everything's working, yeah. Let's see here. That's a staple of Micah. No glaze proceeds to glaze. I've been more reasonable with my glazes recently, though. You can't lie. This stream, I've been hella honest. This is the most honest I've ever been about an aircraft. And this is probably the most connected I've been with an aircraft developer. Cap? Bro. I quit then, bro. I quit trying to be honest, because... Okay, thank you, Aviator. Bro, I was about to say, bro. What more do you want me to do? I'm taking what I'm given, you know? If the aircraft's going to work fine for me, I'm going to express that on stream. I'm not going to take what I've seen from the first trailer and maybe other people's streams and then come in with a closed mind and auto project that the aircraft's gonna suck. Nah, bro, this aircraft's been fine for me today, despite the very fundamental auto throttle issue that everyone's had that we were able to manage, but still, yeah, it sucks horribly. Like, they need to fix that, no doubt. Side bow, bro, this guy. I don't think I'm the best pilot. I have a lot of confidence in me. I'll tell you that. I acknowledge it. That's just the type of person I am. I have a lot of confidence in myself, but I use that to my advantage, man. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat. Would fly that beast mode more often than I fly long hauls for 380. Yeah, dude, the Southwest livery on this aircraft, I'd fly for a solid 3 straight streams. I gotta hold because I'm the caboose, and nobody can take that from me. Oh my god. Go ahead and hold. Me too. I'm the same. Yeah. There you go, Aviator. There you go. Just got that confidence about ourselves, man. Which some people take that as me being like cocky or egotistical, but I think the flight sim community hopefully is starting to adapt to me. And I won't lie, I acknowledge, you know, I'm a lot more mature now, and looking back on my old streams and some of the comments that I made a while back, I regret it all, man. I regret it all. But to be honest, that's the learning process, and I'm a lot more cooler with, you know, pretty much everybody. Like, I respect Owl, CST, Mickey Mike, like all those guys, man. I like them, dude. So I'm a lot more chill with everybody. And I was in a VC with like Lotto, Dominic. I think we had Fires in there, Owls. Like, we were all hanging out. It was a blast, dude. I had so much fun. Don't forget Falco too. Like, so I'm definitely starting to warm up a little bit, which is nice. Aviation Gaming says it would look sunny with the Southwest 1790s livery. Yeah, for sure. FS screenshots. We'll check it out right now. I got you. The Hangar, Flight Sim Media. Let's see it, Josh. Bro, what is this, bro? This is so buns. But I guess it gets the job done. It gets the job done, statement. Yo, gate gourmet. Yo, at least you got catering. I guess that's kind of cool. Owls, welcome back, man. Nah, bro, being 15 and flying aircraft and knowing the very complex systems is amazing. And I think people like us should be confident. Yeah, I mean but that's just even on the baseball field too. Like that's just who I am, you know. Dude, I'd hope you've been lurking in the stream and you heard what I just said. Hopefully. If not, I'd encourage you to rewatch the stream about 2 minutes ago. Play it back. But another thing I'd like to mention is this aircraft on this flight, we didn't have any auto throttle issues. But I think the reason is because I went straight from top of climb to top of drop, and we weren't able to really test if the aircraft was gonna idle out. So, but so far, auto throttle's been engaged the whole time, so we've been chilling. But I'm sure the bug is still there. Like, yeah, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be for real. Bro, Glark, bro, I don't know who Glark is, but bro, I'm not answering him. Glark, if you're watching the stream, bro, what is your YouTube account? Can you chat in the stream? I think you're banned on your main account for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say, Glark, if you're watching the stream. This bro's wanting me to like talk to him and unban him, and I'm just gonna be honest, he's kind of annoying. Flamingo, what's up, man? Welcome back. Alright, let's start building our approach. We do have 2500 set. It's gonna be 350 on the courses, so we'll set that. Although we're flying an RNAV, still wanna go ahead and set them. Just in case. We'll do an RNAV. And in case if we go around, we'll just back it up with the ILS. We'll set our current heading of about 273. We'll come down here. We'll go ahead and get this back to manual. And then, let's see here. It's going to be... Here, let's come in here. Let's go back to index and let's go to approach. And then we'll go flaps 30, 127. Sweet beans. And then for the altimeter, it's 10173003. So, what's the transition altitude? $6,000 feet. So we'll keep that on the back of our head. Alright, let's keep up the speed. I'm not sure who's behind us or where we are with the group flight. Let's see who's leading. Okay, so we got our guy that's who joined from Oslo leading. Yo, y'all are actually so clutch. Okay, so Josh is right behind me. These guys are fighting for caboose. We got these two goons back here fighting for who's gonna be the caboose. Obviously, Alex is gonna take caboose. He's not letting anybody take that from him, I guess. It's gonna be a little bit condensed into in here. Or Fleslin. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep flight plan route. I believe this guy's gonna go. I'm not sure where he's going. Possibly direct rat tug or whatever that's called. Yeah, Ratug. And then Josh is gonna probably go direct for sure. And then join the star from there. If Josh can possibly slow down, Josh, if you could slow down if you're hearing this, that'd be great. You're way faster than me. And right now, because of the auto throttle, the notorious auto throttle issues, I'm going to keep the auto throttle on and I'm not going to mess with the speed. We're just going to go VNAV. Alright, let's check out the views, man. I hyped up this approach too much to not give you guys a look at the views, man. And the mountains and the snow caps. Like, bro, this is why I flew this leg right here. That's nice, man. Probably direct, guarded. I'm sorry, say again?
I think I'm descending on you. I'm 2,000 feet above you to your back.
Gotcha. I'm not sure what you want to do. I'd recommend probably slowing down. I'm currently going 260.
Sure, I'll maintain 210 on the approach.
Thank you. I did a small hold. Bro, what do you mean small hold? Buddy, you are way off course. Talk about small hold. Oh my god. Compared to the others, I didn't see Aviator's hold. I think Aviator did a hell of a hold too, because he's right there with... My god. My gosh. He's right there with you, excuse me.
Michael, what altitude are you at by Purser?
Currently descending at a 14,000 for 2,500. I guess to be more exact, it'd be 14.6.
Descending through flight level 10 for 2,500.
Okay, yeah, Josh is actually like, what is he at right now? So he's 14.3, and we're 14.5, and he's like right on top of us, or right under us. Okay, our mission now, Chad, is to find Josh. Supposedly, he's supposed to be like 300 feet below us. Okay, I guess he's a little back now.
I'm 300 below you, about 2.5 behind you.
Okay, 2.5 behind. Alright, we wouldn't be able to see him. I thought he was way closer then. I'm way behind now. Yo, no way you're the new caboose. Actually? No, Alex still has it. Alex is still the caboose. No way. No way. Alright, let's go direct to... Got it. No. Alright, I'm going to clear up this spacing with Josh. And we'll execute
Mike,
that.
if it helps, could you direct to Bravo Romeo 730?
We're going to be direct to God did.
Alright, gotcha.
Told you it's crazy. I swear if I see you starting to hold somewhere, I'm going to crash out. Bro, y'all are funny, bro. I low-key want Aviator to run a hold real quick. That'd be so funny, bro. I'm monitoring Navigraph right now. Watch me just see Aviator start to divert off course. Bro, that'd be gold. Bringing in traffic. Scandinavian 2291 going to be descending through 1313. Correction. Flight level 130 for 2,500 feet. Direct to Golf, Oscar, Delta, India, Delta, which is the approach. Correction, initial approach fix for the RNAV Zulu 35. Bring in. Now that's an idea. I'm just feeding him at this point, bro. I'm sorry, Alex. Nah, y'all gotta watch that feel, bro. Yeah, cabin textures definitely need to be worked on. That's one thing I'm not a fan of, is the cabin textures, but not a big deal. It's like PMDG all over again with their horrible cabin. Bad Aviator, bro. I don't have feel for this. Hey, man, if you gotta give up the crown, just say it, bro. Yeah, we're like way above profile. So we'll go 240. Yeah, 240 level change. Yeah, that's more like it. Love that green arc. You're funny, Micah. If you think not having enough fuel will stop me. Oh my god. This guy is not gonna give up the caboose, and he's gonna run out of fuel. He is not making it. He is diverting, but I guess he's gonna be the caboose. I guess he's gonna be the caboose. The one and only. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta go use the restroom, and we'll come back. We'll toss on all the lights. We'll get ready for our approaching takeoffs. Oh my god, I come back to test me, bet. Oh my god. Vertical speed, 2,200 feet per minute. Through 10,000, landing lights coming on, runway turnoffs coming on. Mode selectors left continuous, wing light on. And we'll ping the cabin crew as well. Cool. Breakdown traffic, Scandinavian 2291 descending out of 8 for 2,500. Gonna be about 15 nautical miles southeast of the field. Direct to the initial approach. Fix RNAV Zulu 35 approach. Breakdown. Nice position and altitude update there. Not bad. We want to keep it relative to 240, so we'll go speed brakes out. We'll get the boards out. I will glide down. All I'm going to say is I'm happy this is going on because it seems like they're having a lot of fun flying.
I am the caboose.
Yeah. This is what it's all about, man. This is why I love flying with you guys, man. Y'all bring such good energy. It's actually so fun to fly with y'all, bro. So, man, I love flying with y'all, dude. It's actually so fun. Bro, Aviator says, I do. I got feelings.
Michael, look to your back right, about 2,000 feet under you.
Yeah, I just don't see him. Oh, there he is. Yep, back right. I was looking back left. We can see him right there. You can see his lights. Insight. Alright, let's go. 20 nautical miles there on the ND. Oh, that reflection. And then we'll go 350. Micah's out of range for my transmission. You're that far back. No shots. Oh my god. There's no way. No way. Oh my god. No way. Dude. Bro, there's actually no shot. There's actually no shot. Will there, chat, will there be a response by green? That's the question. Oh my god, he's actually holding. Diverting to Oslo, then coming back. There's no way, bro. Yeah, y'all are so chopped, bro. Oh my god. We'll go out of break 1 again. We'll still remain on 2,500. We'll go we'll go 190 on the speed, and we'll actually get the boards back out to slow down. And then we'll turn down our music, put a pause on it, and we'll turn up MSFS. There we go. All right, we'll go approach mode. And we'll go flaps 1.
Urgent traffic, San Diego 249er is joining the localizer runway 35 for about 15 miles out.
I guess VNAV speed wants me to go up to 220. I guess I'm fine with that. We are still going to maintain 2500. We got VNAV, LNAV, approach mode, FMC speed, VNAV path, LNAV, VOR log. We should be able to pick it up here. And then the glide slope as well. But as soon as we go over the final approach fix, which we're doing right now, and it doesn't look like we're picking up the slope. Nope. Alright, my aircraft. Breakdown traffic, Scandinavia 22901, gonna be on the 5 mile final runway 35. And we're gonna go down to 127. Gears coming down, we'll keep on extending the flaps.
Further traffic, Scandinavia 249 is
Man, we're hot.
Mile final runway 35.
Alright, flight recorder. We're recording.
.180 till 5 micro, please.
Okay, flaps 30. We went 1 notch 2 down, that's fine. Breakdown traffic, Scandinavia 22901, short final runway 35. Alright, we picked up an extra red. We want to get back on that 2 white, 2 red profile if we can.
1,000.
Check, airspeed 126. Sync rate 400. And there we go, 2 white, 2 reds. I got the TCA bow and yoke, Volt. Checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
100.
Running traffic,
50,
249 is short final
40,
runway 35.
30, 20, 10.
There you go. Tuna verse, get that nose over. Speed brakes deployed. And there's 60. We'll go manual braking. Hard onto the brakes. And exit quickly as we got traffic on final. Welcome to Flesland. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and clean her up. Auto brake's gonna go off. Landing light's gonna come up. Cool. Fire up the APU. Wing light's gonna come off, and then we'll go ahead and kick that over to ground. And we'll take whiskey in. Ignition traffic, Scandinavia 22901, taking whiskey to parking. Good night.
Yeah, you're fat ass 50 long on the runway.
Yeah. I was very clear of the runway. I do not know what bro's bugging about. We'll check. We'll check the replay. We'll check the replay. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. We'll check. Trevor, what's up, man? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. I may or may not be trying to kamikaze. What? Oh, nah. We've reached a treaty. Oh, man. I need a good 777 route, Micah. I'm not the one to ask. I don't fly the 777 ever, man. Double caboose. Bruh, y'all are funny. That one was such a smoother flight, man. Way better this time around. Way better. Alright, I'm not sure entirely where this aircraft would park in the real world, as I haven't done that much research. Bergen traffic. Bergen, welcome to Bergen. I think that's how you say it. Fleslin. Fleslin. Alright, we'll just go ahead and call it at gate 27, next to the Norwegian Nordic 73. Check sight's gonna come off. We're gonna land Blue Angel style. There's no way y'all are serious, bro. Y'all actually can't be real. Oh my god. I'd actually love to see that. I gotta see how far out y'all are. I know Josh. Honestly, I'm glad Joshers went around. I wouldn't be able to watch his landing, so I'm very, very happy. Also, Josh, why the hell did you decide to also direct the same waypoint as me? Bro, you have like negative flying skills, bro. I can't even lie. I went direct to the initial approach fix to get away from you. You decided to follow me. You did not stick to the approach. Like, here, I'll show y'all. Like, bro. Look at this guy. We both went direct to the initial approach fix. Instead, he should have just continued on the approach. That's why he had to go around, buddy. Not because of my fat on the runway or whatever. Ooh, C700 departing. Isn't that nice? Saw him on the runway. Or not on the runway. God, imagine. There's no way. They actually are. Oh my goodness. No way. Bro, I can't wait to watch this. We'll watch Josh and then we'll watch them next. Alright, we gotta shut it down. But first we need to go bat bus APU gen. Volts and amps checked. On the bus. Right pack off. APU bleed on. And 1 and 2 to cut off. Watch him spool down. We are very real. You don't say. Alright, we'll come up here. We'll go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Fasten seatbelt sign. Can go off. And then let's go request deboarding. We'll take aviator, I guess. Alright, we'll go 1 pump. We'll go probes off. Electrics off. Come over here to the EFB. Go to the home page. Go to ground ops. We'll go to set chocks. We'll open up the L1. Open up the forward and aft cargo door. And we should be able to connect ground power unit here shortly. In the meantime, we'll go back ground power. And there we go. GPU. Textures need crazy work. Yes. Cabin textures? Yes. Yeah, for sure. I can see where you're coming from. cockpit textures, I don't think that should be their main focus. Do they need work? Yeah. I don't think that should be their main focus, if that makes sense. I think they should definitely continue to work on the auto throttle issue. Surprisingly, we didn't have that issue today. That was great. 44 minutes from the runway to the gate. Not bad on the flight time. We were scheduled about 40 minutes, so I was glad to make it somewhat on time. About 4 minutes late, which isn't too bad. But anyways, like I was saying, cockpit textures, yeah, do they need to be worked on? For sure. That shouldn't be their number one on the priority list. Cabin textures, 100%. Exterior textures, they're not bad. They're not bad. I think a lot of people are over-exaggerating the external textures. They're not bad. Cool, we already got that off. Wing light. Oh, that's what. Okay, so instead of... Okay, it was a misclick on my behalf because the anti-collision light should have been on. We should have just turned it off now. But instead, we did wing... When I tried to do wing light off, when we tried to clean it up, I did anti-collision light off. Alright, no big deal. We'll get that back to both. Cool, we're good there. And I guess we can go all pumps off. Yeah. We're good. Let me check... Okay, I guess we should be able to still hear them. Not sure if they're making any calls or not. But we'll leave it here. We'll leave it at this state right here. Set parking brakes immediately.
Even 249ers.
Yeah, okay, we can still hear
7.5 out, establishing the localizer, runway 35.
Like, external textures right here aren't bad. Ooh, that's nice. Cockpit is nice. Yeah, cockpit's not bad. Was that the last flight? It was. And then, like, the sound pack. There you have it. That was the de-spooling of the APU. The transition from the APU shutting down was literally like that. Y'all heard it, right? So, yeah, sound packs need to be up there on the priority list of getting fixed. I mean, honestly, no. Because Boris, maybe, I doubt Boris will hop on this project. I think it's too much of like a reputation thing for Boris. I'm not sure, and I don't want to speak for him. But that's just the way I would see it, honestly. I hope. I so badly want the Boris AudioWorks sound pack for this aircraft. If not, we know FT Sim is going to come in the clutch with the sound pack. Maybe even FS.TO might come in with the sound pack for this aircraft. I honestly think FS.TO is going to save this aircraft. There's going to be so many mods for this aircraft. At least I hope. That's what I see. Is some flight sim community developers out there saving this aircraft, which I look forward to. I need to monitor where exactly this guy is. He's not popping up for me, and I don't want to miss his landing. He hasn't called short final yet, I don't think.
Bringing traffic.
He's probably about to call
5 miles out. 35
okay, 5 miles out. Yeah, my VATSIM radar's not working. I need to refresh it or whatever. United Bill, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome on board. Welcome to the stream. Hope your evening's quite nice. I thought the external was awesome looking. Yeah, no, I guess awesome is, I don't know. I feel like that's almost an over-exaggeration. I wouldn't say they're awesome. I definitely think they need some fine-tuning with the external textures, but they're good, you know. They're one of the better parts of the aircraft. Zemp, what's up, man? Yeah, that VC that night was hilarious, dude. I had so much fun that night. I'm gonna delete your... okay, I'm gonna delete that chat. I don't want that. I don't want that to be said in my... Yes, I wasn't... Okay, maybe that was, like, funny or whatever. It was more or less that night. That night was hilarious on VC. To be honest, that was... The dude who did that, like, my God. God bless him, but, jeez. Let's see here. Okay, then what's wrong with the external? Look, I've said this before in the CSS Discord. I'm a fan of the external textures. I would say just right here. If we look at it, it's super hard to tell. Let me try and get it. You can see it's very, very minor, but near the tail here of the aircraft, the textures are a bit bumpy. Hopefully the stream captures it. But yeah, the textures are a bit rough and bumpy here on the back of the aircraft. That's what's wrong with it. But I'm not... Yeah, I got you. I'm not disagreeing with you about the external model being one of the better parts of the aircraft. I would definitely agree with you. I've been in a 737 and 500 in real life. Oh, damn, good for you, man. That's awesome, dude. That is actually super cool. And this plane looks great. Cabin views need work for sure. Yeah, I would 100% agree with you. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Yeah, for sure. Present. Nah, but that was a great night, man. I can't lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to listen to these peak comms on landing, okay. No, y'all gotta go over to Unicom, bro. Just screw it. Go. Actually, we will go over to 23:45 after Josh's land. Oh, there they are on Unicom.
Final runway 1.
Flight of 2.
No, 3-5.
Flight of 2. There's no way they're serious, bro. Nicely done, Josh. Hell yeah, man. Bro, no way they just called in flight of 2. Oh my god, bro. This is so chalked. Oh my god. Yep, here they are. Flight of 2, Blue Angels style on a 7-mile final. Yeah. Bro. Y'all are funny, man. Y'all are funny. I was a ramp agent for Continental. Dude. You know what I need to do? I need to do some Continental 7.2 ops. Have you worked on the 7.2 before? If so, you gotta let me know how that was. I have the 7.2. I'm a fan of it, man. That had these plans. Yeah, I look forward to many more liveries coming out. That's another thing. That's what I'm talking about. FlightSim.tl blessing up with this aircraft. The fact that we only have one aircraft and the aircraft's been in development since 2024 is outrageous to me. That actually kind of pisses me off. The fact that there's no Southwest livery and someone who prides themselves on their connection with Southwest. Man, that's such a bummer, but... No, that I missed out on? Ah, damn, man. All good, though. At least you got the 300 and the 500. That's probably nice. Yeah, that was the last flight. Yeah, let's see how long we've been streaming for. It's been quite a long stream, if I'm not mistaken. About 3 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, not a bad stream. Not a bad stream at all. I'm super happy with how this went, man. Yeah, we got an average first flight, a very eventful approach that definitely could have went a lot better. And then the second flight really had no complaints there. Auto throttle worked perfectly. And then here we go. Like, I'm just having so much fun with these guys flying. We had like 8 people flying on the first leg, 5 on this one. Like, bro, this has been great. Great stream, man. I was told your landing was not butter. Oh, who told you that? It was definitely firm. We'll check it out on replay, Delta Flyer. Welcome to the stream, though. It's actually great to see you, man. Hope you've been well. Real good to see you, man. Can I guess it was Nolan? Yeah, it was definitely Nolan. Give them time. There'll be people making Southwest for sure. Yeah, for sure. This landing about to be fire? Bro, we'll see. This is funny, bro. This is funny. What's wrong with the auto throttle? Pretty much every single streamer. Okay, I'm not going to make that generalization. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. I'll say the streams that I've watched so far from Miggity Mike and OwlsFS have both had the same exact problem that I have. Is once you get to cruise, the auto throttle goes idle, and it's a death machine. The aircraft basically stalls itself out unless you make an adjustment. God, they are so high. No, it's just probably my point of view. But yeah, I think CSS is working on that at the moment. Okay, so they're about to crash. Got it. Okay, no, so Aviator's in the back. So Aviator's basically... So I get it. Aviator wants to go in the back because he's the caboose. Okay, Aviator go around. Aviator go around. God forbid Aviator doesn't go around. Holy smash. Aviator landing on the other side of the runway. Wing strike! Yo, what is going on, bro? Oh my god. Alright, let's look away. Yo. Bro. All I'm gonna say is I do not encourage this behavior. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you guys for the confidence today. Bye-bye.
I do not encourage this behavior. I want to make this very clear. But it's just comedy, bro.
Micah does not condone this type of behavior.
Yeah, bro. Y'all are good. Oh, man. Maybe someone will make a... Dude, that would be so fire. That would be so dope. Alright, let's disconnect from the VATSIM network. We'll close out of vPilot. And what we need to do is we need to refire up the APU. We'll go all pumps on, battery, APU gen. We'll get these on. I guess probes can come on as well. We'll go anti-collision light, wing light. Cool, we're good there. Let's go landing lights, runway turnoffs, taxi light 2. Seatbelt sign doesn't matter. It's just we're doing this for replays. I'm just trying to get the aircraft set up for replay purposes, by the way, Chan. Bro, I came back from dinner. I see myself on the ground. No way. Oh, man. Rather be pissed off than pissed off. Yo, what? Trevor, bro. Nah, bro. What's up, Trevor? Good to see you, man. This landing about to be fire. Oh my god, bro. Dude. A bunch of goons, bro, I swear. There we go. Blue light on the bus. APU gen. Let's go. 1 pack on. Right. Over the ground. And we'll fire them up. I enjoyed the show. I did. I did. We'll close the doors. Get rid of the GPU and remove the chocks. And let's see. Oh, isolation valve. Yep, that's what it is. There we go. Actually, nope. Let's go off. Then back over to ground. And then we'll just auto start. Good. Hey, Micah, would you be able to help me out? Yeah, I'll be in VC after the stream, by the way, guys. I will be in VC after the stream. I'm doing that for now on. I'll be in VC. I want to connect a little bit more with you guys. I want to talk to you guys off stream and whatnot and hang out with you guys off stream. So I'll probably be in VC for about 30 to 45 minutes after the stream. If you guys are wanting to hang out, anybody watching the stream, calling the FAA, possible runway incursion, definite pilot deviation. Yeah. Yeah. Delta Flyer, how's your progress going with flight school and everything? You got to keep me updated. Where are you at right now? Are you getting close to your solo, or did I miss it? Did I forget that you already soloed, or where are you at right now with flight school? Aviation gaming. I'll drag you into my private VC. I got you, man. It wasn't illegal. We were a flight of 2. Trust. Hey, man. If that's what you want to say, then go for it. Nope. There we go. And we'll just leave the APU on. Oh, I'm so dumb. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Alright, bet. Bank angle. Yeah. Bank angle checked. Alright, we'll go flaps 30. And then we'll rearm the speed brake. I plead not guilty. Bro. Turn down the sim sounds there. Oh yeah, I'll tell you about it in VC. Alright, bet. Delta Flyer sounds good, man. Look forward to talking to you, dude, for sure. Bank angle is perfectly level, I know, right? Funny. Dude, I like the wing flex. You see that bobbin? Yo, that's fire. That's fire. What a beauty. What a beautiful city, man. I'm actually so happy that I decided to do the second leg with y'all, and I'm super, super grateful for y'all to fly along. I'd like to especially thank Nolan, Royal, Neon, Aviator, and Joshers, especially them two there for flying with me over to Brigden from Stockholm, and then also, last but not least, the caboose. The man Green Axolotl himself. Thank you guys so much for flying with me. Had a great time flying with y'all, man. It was such a great stream, and honestly, Joshers, I couldn't be more happy that this was your first flight with me. I hope this leaves a great taste in your mouth of how much fun it was to fly with me today. Aviator, you as well, man. I definitely look forward to flying with you more often, on and off stream, dude. I'm really, really excited to hang out with you guys, and thank you very much, guys. Like, those, by the way, these are all my boys. Like, I hang out with these guys so much, so it's just great to have them flying with me on stream, man. So, do appreciate y'all, man. Greatly appreciate it. To everyone else and all the donations, I think we got like, we got a $2 donation and like €5 or something like that. So thank you guys so much for the donations at the beginning of the stream. I greatly appreciate it. And for everyone else stopping by the stream and saying hello, if you guys are new to the community, welcome on board. I hope you guys have found a spot within the community today. And I do appreciate you guys for stopping by and showing your support. Whether you left a like, stopped by, said hello, stayed majority of the stream, thank you very much. If you guys haven't already, just a friendly reminder, hit that like button for me, guys. Most of you guys are sleeping today, man. It's like only 24 likes. But that's not to complain. That's not going to take away how much fun I had today. Not going to take away at all. But, yeah, man. This was great. This was real fun. Okay, Green. I mean, if you want me to share the title, if you want to share the title with Aviator, then yeah, I mean, that's your loss. Also, chat, I need to know this. I need to know this quickly. Quick little poll, okay? We're going to run a quick little poll. I want to see. Because you guys are here watching the stream. Rather not do it in the Discord. I'd rather do it here. So, the people who actually watch the streams actually have an opinion. You stalled out? Dude, I was like, what the heck are you doing? It was a firm landing for sure. Not gonna debate that. Probably like a high 200s, close to 300 feet per minute landing. We'll see what it looks like from the external, though. To be fair, not trying to make any excuses or anything like that. The 7.3s aren't they like built to be landed somewhat firmly? If I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken. Oh, that's gonna be great right there. Oh, hell yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. Yeah, they are? Okay, I thought so. Alright, so... Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Micro bounce, is that what I bring on the excuses? No, no excuses, no excuses. No excuses, just confirmation. Micro bounce, we'll check that out. What's going on with my showcase mode? Great, my showcase mode is locked now. Awesome. Well, that's the only flyby view we're gonna get, I guess, because my showcase camera mode's locked for some reason. Unless anybody knows how to fix the lock. Like, I literally can't move my showcase camera mode at all. Reset position. Oh, there we go. Nope, still can't move it. Still can't move it. Another bug is that we have a contrail coming out of the APU, which is just awesome. Yeah, micro bounce, but still, I mean, that wasn't... Okay, what are your guys' predictions on the landing? What would you guys say? Hit B? Okay, thank you, Nolan. Hit B. Got it. What are their predictions? Yeah, it's weird. I'm hitting B. It's not working. That's strange. Bro, it was fire, Nolan. It was fire, bro. What were the predictions? Hit C? Okay, hit C. Not B? Okay. Thank you, Green. I appreciate it, man. Alright, anyway, sorry. Back to the whole pull thing or whatever. I don't want to run a pull because the pull would have been, should we fly this aircraft sometime again this week? I'll tell you guys this right now. My answer will be yes. So we will fly this aircraft sometime this week because the CSS team has offered me pre-release access to a Lufthansa livery, and I can't take down that opportunity to be the first person to stream a Lufthansa livery and do some lufty ops in the 735. So that's why we will be flying the 7.3 again as soon as we get the Lufthansa livery. I don't know when. Tomorrow, just in case we don't get the livery, not sure what the plan's gonna be. But I'll have to think of something. Oh, we're gonna do 320 stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do 320 stuff. We might head over to Innsbruck, guys. So hopefully that gets the hopes up, as that's gonna be our first stream of the summer. Okay, it definitely was firm. It definitely was firm. 173? Really? Okay, you're being generous. Thank you, man. Thank you. Generous with the landing right there. Okay. So yeah, first stream of the summer, which will be tomorrow, Tuesday. We'll probably do probably another 5:30 start of the stream. So hopefully we can get everybody to fly with us over to Innsbruck. Because, bro, think about it, y'all. For those who actually joined us today, I think we could say you guys had a fun time. I sure as hell did, so hopefully you guys did too. Imagine everybody who joined today joins tomorrow and we all head over to Innsbruck, bro. I can only imagine how fun that would be. And even if we can include more people as well to fly along, like Delta Flyer, Green on the first leg even. Like, come on, bro. Like, imagine like a group flight of 10 over to Innsbruck, bro. Oh my god. So, I don't know. If you guys got any plans, cancel them. I'm just kidding. No. But if you guys are off work or off school and able to join up, I think we're going to stream sometime 5:30 or 6 o'clock EST tomorrow. And we're going to head over to Innsbruck from probably Gatwick. I think we'll do some EasyJet 320 stuff. But yeah, we'll do a late start tomorrow. All good, Nolan. All good, man. Anyways, last flyover. We'll get the outro music. Look at that, dude. Hell yeah, man. Alright, man. What a way to end off the stream. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining. I appreciate you guys. Supporters, as always. Much love to you guys. The support is endless with you guys. I greatly appreciate it for staying so dedicated and committed to my channel. And it means a lot seeing everyone fly and hang out with on stream today, guys. So thanks a lot, everyone. Moderators, as always, you guys are such a blessing. Thank God you are in my life, and I'm so happy to meet every single one of you guys and have a friendship with all my mods and even all my supporters, like all my viewers and everybody who's flown with me today. So I'm really, really grateful for you guys. So anyways, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Either some lofty 735 stuff or some Innsbruck ops with EasyJet. Ooh, I can already taste it. Let's go. Anyways, guys, have a good rest of your evening. Take care. Keep those wings level, captains, and I'll see you guys later.